Hello everyone, welcome. This will be episode 13 of the Burning Staff 2.0 Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We're playing 2nd edition, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I'm the Dungeon Master, Ryan. Our players tonight are Peter, Paul, David and Nico, and Tammy, who's just run a little bit late. She wasn't here last week, she will be here this week. We're on session 13. So, without any further delay, we will start with move the bugbears to do their turn. So the first one. I'm just going to move the goblin tokens just for better visuals. So the first one is going to come and attack Garona.
I had hoped some of the bugbear turn had been moving the rock, but anyway.
Yeah, well, the thing is they've got... It's not much, is it? 60 feet. Now the thing is, they've been stalking you and watching you and waiting until you were there and wait until Garona was there. They were ready on their turn to go, so they get to move that and attack. So I'll just move the goblins further out the way. So this bugbear is going to try and attack Garona. Now I need to get a bugbear character sheet up. Here we go. What's he attacking with? He's attacking with a battle axe. Better fix the typo, right? Armor class 7 or worse, so he doesn't hit Garona. But another one comes running straight in behind that one. And he's going to do the same thing, try and attack her. Miss. The third one, he'll do the same thing. No surprises, they're going to run in and try and hit her. This one, the third one's actually managed to hit. That's a hit, right, on Garona? Ooh,
yes.
Okay, so I've got roll damage for that. Four damage.
At least when they're going first, it now gives a chance for more of us to get in on the first bugbear.
And because they weren't too clever, the first ones didn't move past the Garona, so it's not giving the 5 of them a chance to surround her. These two are stuck behind and don't get an attack. They're not jumping off the bridge. They seem to just be going to there to make a second rank behind Garona. So that is the end of the turn of the bugbears. They only have 1 attack per round. So at that we're on Darrow.
Darrow, let's just see whether he can charge at them.
How many rounds do I need to zoom in? We've got 13 rounds left on the sleeping goblins, right?
Okay. Just let's see what the distance is from Darrow to I think I have to charge that, don't I, to wallop it?
Yep. That's a +2 on your attack, though. Now, remember your dwarven racial that we kept forgetting? Does that apply to bugbears? I think it does.
No, I checked and it didn't.
Doesn't. So is it orcs, goblins, and hobgoblins?
I think they're not big enough for me to get my armor class bonus, and then they're not. Oops. Does help if I try moving Darrow and not the... Oh, there we are. It's my name's under him. That's what's confusing me.
Well, I'll move this one as well, just out of the way.
There we are.
So you're attacking this bugbear here?
Yeah, and as... there you are, you've turned him around for me. So,
tidy for the viewers.
Yeah. So I now need to welly him at +2, we said.
+2 for the charge, yeah. What's your armor class penalty with that? It's for the rest of the round, isn't it?
It's for the rest of the round. I'll do my rolling and then I'll look at my BHB. So, etc. Noise effects as he charges.
The dwarfen leg shuffle, the shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
And +2.
+2 for charging.
Ooh.
Oh, aye. Yeah, so that's a hit.
Bite.
The axe bites into the bugbear. Let's see how much damage it does.
Bites into the nasty. And I don't get it's just a bonus to hit, not to damage.
Yep.
And I rolled minimum on both
dice.
die.
Your minimum damage being a 6 is pretty decent though, mate. And that one was one of the ones with less hit points. Because I rolled them all individually. So that's quite a big hit to him, actually. You took a big chunk out of that guy. Now...
Seeing their hit points, or is that hidden?
Sorry? No,
I was wondering if we
you shouldn't
should
see
be
the monster
seeing their
hit points. No, I described that. Are you seeing them?
I'm not.
Good. But you see all the players, don't you?
Yes.
Cool, perfect. It's your turn, Nico. It's Jacob's turn.
Yeah, I think Jacob's actually gonna walk up to one of these goblins and...
The sleeping ones?
Coup de grace.
Okay. I'd say... Yeah, okay, yeah, go for it. I was going to say you can do them all, but you can't because it's still multiple attacks. And this is your second attack of a round anyway, isn't it? If you look at the initiative, you went on 7 as well. So this is your second attack.
Oh, yeah.
Now, normally I only allow 5 feet of movement between attacks, so you probably can't get him as well. I assume you got one of these ones on your first attack. I don't remember it being a week ago. But yeah, between attacks, so this is your second attack. If you look at the initiative, I would only allow 5 feet of movement, so you'll not be able to do that.
Okay.
So you can't really do
I
anything.
suppose this is just a second attack round then,
yeah, for you, this 12 is because you went on 7, so you can't actually do anything here. Unless you had someone in range for a second attack, which you could do, but you don't. So it would be Schninkinuk, and look, and this is your first... You've not made attacks, you're still invisible, but if you were to make an attack, this would be your first. You have 2 on the initiative. Now, for anybody that's just tuned in, this Schninkinuk, this deep gnome, he is invisible right now. This goblin is running away, and this guy is invisible. Lying down to trip up that goblin. Or is he lying down, or did you stand in the block?
No. He's lying down, so all being well, the goblin will trip over him and fall down.
That's right.
And then he can get him on his next initiative.
And it was so that you were loopholing, eh? You were trying to like get him without attacking him. Because as soon as you attack someone, you become visible.
Exactly.
But if he trips over you, that's not, that's passive, so...
Yep.
Nice metagaming, David. That's not metagaming, that's not bad metagaming. That's the clever use of a spell, that's the good metagaming. That's good metagaming.
Well, gnomes are expert in illusion.
So what are you doing? You're just lying
I'm just waiting and kind of maximising my availability for tripping.
Okay, now Paul, I believe you've got control of Garona's character sheet because she's the party NPC. If you want to continue controlling her, go ahead. This will be her first of 3 attacks. I don't remember if she had 2 or 3 in the last round of last week. It was a week ago, so fuck it, I'll be generous and give her the 3. Everyone's got their multiple attacks this round, okay?
I was assuming Darrow didn't.
Well, no, he'll go again. No, we'll assume that everybody does, okay, for this one, okay? To be generous. So which one's she attacking, first of all, Paul? Because it is a
the one right in front of her.
Okay, it is a hit. They've got armor class 5. They are wearing armor, but that is a hit. Oi! Garona with the big guns. Now, that actually was enough to wipe out that bugbear. Garona's ended that one's existence. Now, if I could find my directional dice, it's lying about my desk somewhere, just to check if he falls off the bridge or not. No.
More crocodile food.
No, no more crocodile food this time. So, Darrow, second attack.
Fucking Garona with the one shot. Jesus.
The one shot queen, eh?
I assume that it doesn't count as a charge because it's the second attack.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah. You still get 2 attacks, but you don't get the charge bonus on the second one.
And it's reset my armor class.
Yeah.
And even with the charge bonus, I would have missed.
Oh yeah. So it's Goblins' turn. The Goblins are just running away. 2 of them. Now, what I'll do first is I'll change the token for this, the one that's got the markers on it, to 12. So they're sleeping for 12 more rounds. These 4 Goblins, if you're just joining us, these 4 are asleep from a magical spell. This one and this one are running away. So I'll do this one first, right? What's the movement rate of a Goblin? I've got the rules here. I think it's 6. I think it is, I remember. It's the same as a Dwarf. So, let's mark this out. Actually, I can't go any further because the screen needs moved. So he is going to be moving to here. He's going to move halfway. I'm going to do a... Now they don't have a dexterity, a goblin, but I still need some sort of check to see if he slips and falls. So roll a d20, I'll say his dex is 10. He didn't make it, so he falls over there. He is now prone. And we do the second one. So, with Cornaith standing in his way to block it, if this one was to run away, he would take an attack of opportunity. So, at this point, he is going to drop his bow and pull out his short sword and attack Cornaith.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now, I don't have a character sheet ready for a goblin. 2 seconds. Son of a bitch, yeah?
Here's to hoping the armor spell still is worthy.
Oi, critical hit.
Go figure.
So, with your armor spell, does this actually do damage? Or does it not?
Oh yeah, it does damage if it hits.
Oh, okay. Here's the damage, double this. 10.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Sheesh.
Cornaith is one-shotted. Boom. -3. Cornaith is bleeding out. What's your constitution?
Sufficient.
Yeah. So how many rounds do you have until you die?
I'll let you look at the sheet if you
Yeah,
you
okay.
really want to know.
Okay. You have a good constitution, I think. Yeah, it's okay. You know when you die. So he's bleeding out and dying at this point. That's interesting. So it's Stinky Nook. It would be your second attack. So if you want to do anything, I'll let you do it on this as
Sneaky
well.
Nook rises to his feet, pulling out his sword, and inserts it in the back of the goblin from behind with extreme surprise.
Is this a backstab attack? You get all the bonuses for backstab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. This is a thief skill backstab.
Well, let's hope that it works. Right. So. Dumpty 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 dum. Let's roll to hit. Dumpty dumpty dum. No strength bonus, no dex. And we will add the +4 from behind with surprise. I see 13.
Oh, what did you
Oh,
roll?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, David. David, you became invisible to roll a 3. You became visible to roll a 3, mate. Unlucky, right?
I was taken by shock, attacking the Great Wizard like that.
Garona. Second attack. Miss. Goblins don't have second attacks because they're not using their bows. Garona third attack, and then it's the end of the round. Oh, that'll hit it. Oh, she's on form tonight. Which one?
The purplish one.
Okay, she takes a chunk out of purpley. Tinky winky. Right, so we're going to another round. So I want to know if anybody's changing their action, what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm pulling my second longsword, so I need to reroll my initiative for that.
Yeah, okay. And remember, oh, you've got 2, so that's fine. So you're going to just adjust the both of them. There's second attack.
Second, make sure I've got the token selected.
So those that had multiple attacks last round will only have 1 this round. Hmm.
So that's
Unlucky.
15 and 20.
Yep, that's some stinky rolls you've just had. The last couple of rolls have been absolute humdingers, like. So, Nico, is Jacob going to be using the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, and Darrow using his axe?
Yeah.
Garona using her axes?
Mm-hmm.
What is Cornaith doing?
Laying there bleeding.
Oh yeah, right enough. Okay, so we start the round with Jacob.
Yep, I think I'm pretty much going to do what I tried to do last round, which is walk up to... I think I'll walk up to this goblin here and coup de grace.
Yeah, so you'll manage to get 2 this round. Now, all I need you to do, because it's sleeping, is just roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, you miss. That's all. It's 5% chance to miss.
Oh, God!
What are the odds? Jesus.
Now, instead
I
of
don't think this is our night,
instead of going
guys.
on the critical fumble roll, because it's not a critical fumble, it's not a normal critical fumble. What I'm going to do is roll this directional dice, see if he maybe falls off the cliff, just for shits and giggles. Northwest, no, okay. So you stumble backwards, that way.
Slip on some blood, I guess.
Yeah, you lose your second attack.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
It's not like a normal critical miss where you would lose your attacks for the next round as well, but you'll lose that second one and you stumble back a bit. So Cornaith, you lose a hit point
Yep.
on your turn.
How did I not kill a sleeping goblin?
Mate, that was a badass roll. That's 3 terrible rolls in a row, guys. Nico coming in there with a 1. It's the only one that would fuck you up. Like a 2 would have been fine. So, this first one, after seeing Darrow enter the fray and take a chunk out of him, is going to turn around and attack Darrow. And that's going to hit him.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Oi. Wait, how did I roll 9 damage when it's 1d8? Oh, because they get +2 damage, yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Ooh, bugbears are no joke. So this one is going to attack Garona.
They're sort of lowish, but when they hit hard.
Oh, they hit hard, yeah, +2 damage. Garona, the one that's attacking Garona misses. This one, so although he didn't fall off the bridge, I'm going to move him. This one, I'm going to move him just so he's out the way, because this one is going to step over him and attack Garona. Miss. Darrow,
Yeah.
after getting a big chunk taken out of you.
Well, he's still making himself my target.
Oh yeah, you guys are toe to toe now, like battle axe versus battle axe, but you've got a bigger one. That's gonna miss though. Well, it bounces off his armor, doesn't go through. There's no Jacob's second attack. Sninkinook.
Right, I'm still behind him because he hasn't had a chance to turn round yet.
Yep, so you still get
So-
+2, but it's not
Not the +4, and it's not a backstab.
it's not a backstab yet.
Okie doke.
Oh,
14. Gordon Bennett.
Was it-
3 and then a 4.
A 3 and a 4 is it? Oh, David, mate. Garona, this is first attack for her. She has 2, not 3. She's dual wielding axes. She's a specialist, so she has 2. That's a hit. Was that this one? Or the purple one that she hit before?
Same one.
Okay, so 7. So he's still going. He looks in a bad way. He looks at Garona with blood and tears in his face, but he's holding his reserve and he's still going to go toe to toe. Darrow, no second attack this round. Goblins. So this goblin's going to get up. He's no longer prone. And he's going to attempt to run 60 feet again. So let me see what happens at 30. And we're saying 10 is his check. So it needs to make 10 or lower. Boom. Super fail. So before he even moves any distance, he falls and he's prone again.
He's obviously in a strong bit of the current.
Yep. Now, the other goblin, he knows you're there now.
Yep.
Cornaith is bleeding out on the ground, so this one's going to turn with... I'm going to move your token just so that it looks like you're not getting stabbed in the back. He's going to turn and try and attack you with his short sword.
Fair enough.
Now remember, these goblins were all well equipped. They all had spears, short swords, and short bows. Like every one of them almost. Or they've had at least 2. Everyone that you've come across have had 2 of those 3 weapons. Some have had 3.
Ooh, just missed.
Just. Hit your armour. It's your turn though. Second attack. You're dual wielding, so yeah, you have 2. Are you a specialist in that weapon?
Yes.
So you get 3 in the next round.
Sorry, I'm proficient in longsword. You told me I couldn't be specialist because I'm fighter thief.
Ah, that's right.
So
That's correct. Yeah. Multi-class doesn't get specialists. Only certain ones do.
Okay. Let's try and get this thing for Cornaith.
Darrow does. Yeah, that does
Yes,
it.
thank goodness.
So you come across with your other hand sword. Whoopsh, for 6 damage. And you know that that's more than likely going to be enough for a goblin. And it was.
Let's hope so. I've got some wounds to bind.
Dead goblin. Now it's Garona. Second attack, right? Yeah, okay, so she has this. This is her second. That's a hit. Wait, is it a hit? Just. She finds a gap in the armour and does 7 damage. Same one?
Yep.
We're rolling some bad rolls for our damage, but 3 hits is going to be enough, even with bad rolls. It's another dead one, right? Let me roll my directional dice. I wish I had a digital one of these. West. So yeah, that's not going to fall off the bridge. No second attacks from goblins, no third attack from Garona. We go into another round. The goblins, I need to change their token. They're only asleep for 11 more rounds. Anybody want to change their actions this time?
Yes, I am going to bind wounds.
Okay. Do you have proficiency in first aid?
Nope.
Okay.
He won't heal me any, but at least he'll stop the bleeding.
I want to stop the bleeding.
Don't you need proficiency in first aid to do that though? Well, the minus hit points is a home rule, I guess, so I kind of have to call that,
Yeah, up to you. I mean, if I don't think I'll be able to, then I will go and help Darren kill these more quickly so he can come and heal him.
What I would say is you would need at least proficiency in first aid, so out of character, I would say you need at least a proficiency in first aid to stop the bleeding. If you were to bind the wounds without the proficiency, I'd say you could maybe slow it down.
Well, if I spend a round binding the wounds, it'll give me longer to kill them so that Darrow can get back.
Yeah. Okay, so Jacob, you're going to try again, yeah?
Yep, I'll try killing these motionless goblins.
Okay, Cornaith is going to bleed out. Bugbears are... No, half of them aren't dead yet, so I'm not going to do morale check. Darrow?
Yeah?
Just attacking, eh? You're on the front line. Sninkinook, you are binding wounds.
I'm binding wounds.
Garona will be attacking. 3 this time. That's us. So, we start with you, Jacob.
D20?
Yep, well, hopefully you don't get a 1.
Oh,
No way.
the chances are so
No
low.
way. No way.
Actually rolling a d20 there.
Yeah, this is rolling
But you
d20.
have to roll 1d20 or...
Just 1 d20
Nope.
for making 1 attack on a sleeping goblin, and it only misses on a 1.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Flickering torchlight, blood on the
Now-
ground.
At this point, I rolled south on my directional dice, right? And I'm not going to let you away with... I'm not going to be too light and generous a DM and let you away with this twice without hurting yourself. So you trip over this one and fall down and take 1d6 falling damage.
Splash.
Splash. Do you want to roll it yourself? Or
Sure.
It's up to you, mate.
Let's hope you roll a 1 again.
Yeah, let's get another
No.
one,
Hey,
eh?
that's pretty good damage.
Nice damage on yourself. Yeah, take
Yep.
5 damage, Nico, to Jacob.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't win them all, man.
Can't really win any.
Can't win any of this episode so far. Cornaith, take a hit point of damage. Now, we have some bugbears. One of them going to first attack Darrow. Boys.
Damn, you and them 20s today. It's your turn this week.
What's my turn this week? I don't want everybody to die here, like. Right, so you take 8 damage. Oofed. That is rough. Sorry, I forget I'm not supposed to talk to Twitch. Yeah, that's rough. Someone watching noticed how mean you were getting it here. And this other one, in fact, we're moving him so that the 3 of them can attack. These 2 are going to attack Garona, so this one first. Miss, and then this one is a miss. Okay, so Darrow got critically hit, but the 2 attacking Garona have both missed. Darrow.
Right, I've got 2 blows. So I better finish this one this round.
You've got 2 attacks this round, so
Fuck him up, Daryl. Fuck him up.
you better, like.
Not with the first one.
Not with that one, you won't know. Jacob, you get to your feet.
Right.
Licking your wounds with your tail between your legs. Sninkinook.
Binding wounds.
Yep, okay. So what I'll say then, because you don't have the proficiency, so it's not fair for me to say that it stops the bleeding completely. What I'll say is it now bleeds out at half the rate. So you lose a hit point every 2 rounds now, Cornaith. So next round you won't lose one, the following round you will.
Fair enough.
There we go. I'm the king of making it up on the spot. Garona. I don't know why, the turn order's a bit messed up. Why is she on 13? Oh yeah, she is on 30, 13, 20,
I was gonna say
27,
that's
right.
where she should be.
Yeah, it's just that Sninkinook was out of order. It's okay. We'll just keep going in this, so it's going to go through everybody. She's hit. Which one is this?
Holy fucking 1s on damage.
You guys and your 1s and me with my 20s.
I mean, yeah, she's hitting, but good God, 1 every fucking time.
Right, Darrow, second attack.
Well, hopefully he'll finally hit again.
Hopefully. I really hope so. Armor class 6. No, it's not. They're armor class 5. That's the best, right? So, we get to the goblin that is trying and failing to run away. So let's roll a d20 for him. Oh, this time he makes it, right? So let me measure out 60 feet. This guy's buggering off now, like.
I hope there's something nasty and vicious in that cave ready to eat him.
Maybe it's just run into a crocodile.
Well, how many rounds have we
Right.
gone so far? Oh, we may have to do the random roll for crocodiles pretty soon, guys.
As many times as we've run into him, shit, he should get eaten by 1. Don't forget to change their sleep counter to 10.
I was just doing it as you said that, mate. I'm on the ball today, like. So Sninkinook.
Right.
That would have been a second attack, actually, so you're
Yep,
not
so
doing anything.
forget it. No, that's it.
Garona second attack. Oh, Garona with a crit miss.
Go figure.
Jesus, guys, what the fuck are you rolling tonight?
Hey, Roll20 was on our side last week. This week it's on your side.
Roll 1d10. I'm not against you, I'm the DM. It's not me versus you.
It's on the monster's side. Yes.
Yeah. So that's not a critical miss. But yeah, she loses all attacks this round and next.
Oof.
We go into another round.
Right. I am going to rush forward 90 feet, swapping to my bow.
Okay. What's Jacob gonna do?
I mean, if I feel like if I can't kill sleeping goblins, I can't do anything else. So I'm just gonna keep going at it.
Try again. Surely you'll get them eventually. Right, okay. I appreciate that. So, Cornaith will be bleeding out.
No, not this round.
No, not this round he won't, but yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll be doing nothing though, he'll be lying there. Bugbears are going to be attacking unless they fail their morale... No, there's still 3 alive, sorry, there's no morale check. Darrow, what are you doing?
I'm concentrating on this fight. I don't think I'm aware of anything going on behind.
Okay, okay, Sninkinuk, this round, you're coming up. Garona,
Right.
I assume will be attacking, so that's all of us. We are ready to go now. Let me reorder these now. Ascending. Okay, so they're...
Right, hang on. Let me roll my initiative for...
okay. You're changing weapons to bow, eh?
Yep. Hang on a second. Sorry, I had this... the wrong marker selected. Right, bow.
Nice.
It's 11 and 17.
11 and 17. Now we go. Jacob. So this is quite a high climb here, but you can climb it.
Can I climb it and get a?
Yeah.
It's shallowest there if you want to go up.
Shallowest here, you can go up here. Climb it, you can climb it and get 1. You'll not get your second. Now, please do not roll a 1. All I want you to do is roll a 2 or more on a d20. Your chances are strong.
Okay.
Thank you. So that's the 1 more dead goblin. Cornaith, you don't lose a hit point this round. Bugbears. The first one is going to continue to attack Darrow. Now, Darrow, Peter, I truly wish you better luck this time. I do not want them critically hitting you and killing you. I'm not trying to do it. I'm rolling all the dice in front of people though. That's going to miss. Thank fuck for that. Right. The next one will do them up and then down. So this one's going to be attacking Garona. And hitting. For 9 damage. Ugh. You guys do have potions, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last one is going to attack Garona.
Sorry, Cordaith, you may well have a potion, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the downside.
Yes.
And that one misses. Okay, so 1 out of 3, that's not too bad. Okay.
Because he does have a potion in his bag, but you don't know that.
Okay, Darrow.
I'm trying to remember whether this is the 1 attack round or 2 attack round. It's the 1 attack
This
round,
is the
I
1
think.
attack round for you, yeah.
Dun.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Nice, Peter.
Beautiful shot.
Mhm. I think it's having noticed Corona seemingly in trouble.
Oi, 22 damage. You guys just
I
went
wouldn't-
crit for crit. Now, with that being a critical hit and with you absolutely overkilling him, Peter, you describe how he dies to me, that bugbear.
Well, sort of does his growly yell, you know, "Ah, blum," and his axe cuts into its side. So it's sort of sideways and goes through to its spine.
Oh, so like halfway into it, so it's disemboweled it from the side.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, now let me roll a directional dice to see if it falls off the bridge. Yeah, happy days. This one falls off the bridge. They're piling up. Now remind myself what way the water's flowing, because these are going to be drifting. The water flows that way. So you and you would have been drifted quite a bit. You will be drifted to about there. You would be drifted, because remember I was drifting things that were in the water. You two would be drifted as well. Okay.
If there's any crocodiles downstream, there's definitely a taste of blood in the water. Mind you, that means they won't come and attack us.
Sneaky Nook.
Right, I'm doing full move of 90 foot.
Yep.
Am I right that I don't get an attack?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I thought you were using your bow. Have I confused myself?
Yes, I'm moving up to short range with my bow.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's moving, so he doesn't get the attack. He's moving his full movement. Jacob. No, that would have been your second attack. That's right. So you killed one with the first. You're not having a second. Corona. This is her 2 attack or her 3 attack? This is her 2 attack round.
Garona gets no
Yes,
attacks,
Oh, yeah, no attacks. She critically missed last round. Darrow.
but she will drop one of her axes to drink her last remaining potion.
Not this round if she critically missed this round.
I thought she just lost her attacks, but
Oh wait,
could
no,
do
she
other
did.
things.
No, yeah, she did the fumble last round, didn't she?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. You can drink a potion. Sorry. If it had been the same round where she'd fumbled and this had been a secondary or third attack, I would have said no. But yeah, this is the next round. She can drink her potion. Remember to take it off her sheet. So she heals 6 hit points. Nice. You're gonna need that, I think. Darrow, don't have your second attack this round, or you do?
I think I did last round.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, because Corona's only got 2 this round, or would have only had 2 this round. Okay, so it's goblins. So this goblin here, let me roll a dex check for him. So he makes it. So he's going to move 60 feet. Right, so this one's for the Twitch viewers. Okay. One more thing to do with goblins before we go here. Change that to 9 and delete that. Okay, so 9 rounds left on the sleep spell. Sninkinook. That would have been his second,
Nope,
so he
it's my
doesn't have
second
it.
attack, so
Corona has drunk a potion.
Yes.
So it would be another round. This would be the round where you do get second attacks and third attacks. This will be the round where Cornaith does lose a hit point.
Garona's back to her initial, though. She's only on 2 attacks this round.
That's right, she goes back to initial. She's on 2 because of the fumble. Alright. Jacob, you're still attempting to coup de grace these last couple of sleepers?
Yep.
Okay. Now,
You got this.
there's 1 sleeper in the water, remember?
I mean, there's 1 sleeper drowning in the water.
Wouldn't he wake up if he started to drown? This is what I was going
Probably.
to ask you, yeah.
I mean, okay, I guess technically he would be
If you
dying,
wake
but
up and you take stab,
he's not
He's
taking damage. If you go by what the spell says, they wake up instantly if they take damage.
Well,
Yeah.
his first round of drowning damage would then wake him up, but he might take enough damage in his first round of drowning to kill him.
Yeah, he's going to breathe in a lung full of water when he wakes up anyway.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
I'll roll a d20.
Yeah, please. So he's dead, and these guys have 9 rounds left. Okay, so you've managed to hit that one. He's dead. Well, nah, roll that. Yeah, because you're still attacking him with a sword. Roll. Nah, you don't need to roll damage. He dies. You can just slit his throat. Sorry.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah. I'm just rolling. The 1 is just for tripping up or whatever. So yeah, he dies. Cornaith, you do lose a hit point this round.
Yep.
Bugbears, I'm going to roll a Let me get the monster manual. I'm going to roll a morale check for them because more than half of them are dead. Morale, where is it? Oh, steady to elite, 11 to 13. These guys I'm going to give the 12. So, 2d10, isn't it? Second. Ho ho ho!
Oh, those are elite.
Yeah,
they never break.
Remember we had goblins with balls of steel before. These guys have got balls of adamantium or something like. So yeah, no running away from them. So they're going to make their attacks. This one attacking Garona, the top one. Misses. The second one, he's going to move in. He's going to attack the bigger, what he thinks is the more threatening target. Garona. Oh, and he hits her. These are mean bugbears. 7 damage. Oh no, 5 damage. That includes the bonus. Sorry. 5 damage. Roll the 3. So that's the bugbear's turned arrow.
Hold on, is it my 1 attack or 2 attack round?
It's your 2.
Yeah.
Garona's back to base, but you have your 2. It's a mess.
Nah.
Yep, needs to be 1 better than that. So, Sninkinuk. Now this time you do have your shots with your bow, eh? 2 of them. Missed.
Just with the first one.
Jacob, you can try again to wipe out the last sleeping one if you wish.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. So yeah, you have finally, after a couple of fumbles and falling over and taking damage, you've managed to kill the sleeping goblins.
What a hero.
Apart from the one that got away.
Hell yeah, that's a hero move. You kept them from waking up and fucking stabbing us in the back while we deal with bugbears.
Yep, that's one flank of the battle dealt with. One side of the battle dealt with.
He even jumped into the river to drown the one who fell into the river asleep.
Yeah. That was the plan, eh? Now,
Yes, obviously.
Garona has... This is her first attack, yeah. She has 2 attacks this round and this is her first.
Ooh, nice
I
one.
know I've been going with the one in front, but that's on the one that just smacked her from the side.
Okay, and that's 10 damage. Nice. He's feeling it. He's really feeling it. Darrow, you do have your second attack.
Suppose I should move my figure slightly closer.
Yep. And you have the second attack this round.
I have the second attack around this round, so
Good luck.
Nice one.
Yeah.
and if he's already been damaged, that bugbear.
Boom.
Max damage. Well, not
No.
max. No, you could do another 4 on top of that.
Yeah, he can do max damage 20 with that big axe. So that it was more than enough. So put the X on it, but let's see if it falls off the bridge, because this is fun when they do. It does, yes. Okay, so you fall off there. I'll drift these two down a bit.
No, it's not fun because their equipment travels with them.
Yeah, it's fun making things drift in the river. There are no more goblins. Sninkinuk. Second shot with that bow.
Right, I'm going to step sideways so I can get a shot around Garona at that hobgoblin.
I'll give you it. Miss.
Nope, missed.
They're on a second attack. Second and last attack. That's going to hit it. Boom. 9 damage. Oh, it had 9 hit points left.
Ho-ho.
Let's see if it falls off the bridge. Where's that? Directional dice. Yes! Boom! Splash in the water. All the goblins and all the bugbears are dead.
One of these may have the key to the prison, says Darrow.
Darrow, the great wizard's dying.
Shout Sneaky Nook.
You shout that
Okay,
across.
so rather than go swimming for the key, but he hopes someone else has heard that,
Uh-huh.
Darrow, yeah, you search the bugbears whilst I cure.
And while Darrow
Yes.
goes and heals, Garona will dive in and attempt to corral drifting bodies.
And I'm going to be running.
So Corona's going to jump in the water. You're going to be running to heal him. Okay.
Sneaky Nook's going to rush to here, and then, having checked for crocodiles, we'll jump in and try and catch some of these bugbear bodies and steer them to the beach. Okay?
Cool. Okay, now, with the flow of the water, what's your strength? Yeah, you can pull any one of them in. You're strong enough. Using the water as well. Yeah, I don't need you to roll anything. You can manage to get them all.
So
I would say
I'll
they're
move
all...
over and pull them in.
Yep, they're all moving slow enough and far apart enough that I'd say that you're able to catch them all and pull them in.
Yep.
So when do I get a chance to cure Cornaith?
Do it now. Cornaith, take 1 more hit point for the time it would take him to get there. Because it would take him 2 rounds to get there, am I right?
Yeah, I suppose I charged from about halfway.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
Cornaith, take 1 more hit point of damage before Darrow comes.
Yep. I did not die.
You did not die.
I can do binding first, actually. Can't? No, I don't have it as a skill now I think about it, so... I have a feeling I kept back. I'm a feeling I'm saving up for that skill and didn't take a skill point, didn't spend a skill point this last time I broke.
On the last level up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to roll a heal spell.
Cure moderate runes, I have found it.
Nice.
No, that's the initiative.
Oh,
Try again.
nice.
10. Nice one.
Okay, now I can't remember how you do it, Ryan. Does that bring him to 0 or does that bring him to 3?
1. Only to 1.
Okay.
So the last couple of it are wasted, but still it was enough to get him up and alive and back on his feet in 1 spell. If he had, if he'd done 7 or less, he would have had to do a second spell to get him on his feet.
And next round I do a cure light.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that just now if you want them.
Yeah, I would say given... Yeah, I would say if he's only on 1...
Oh, yes. Otherwise, a kitten could take him out.
I mean, to be fair, a kitten could probably take him out at full strength.
It doesn't have that many hit points, old Cornaith. It hits a lot harder than he can be hit.
He's the definition of a glass cannon. Except he doesn't do damage, he just disables.
Well, we just leave it to Jacob to finish them off.
Sometimes.
And I assume while all this healing is going on, Garona and Sinikinuk are
They're gathering up bodies
checking
down
bodies.
here, yeah. Now,
Yep.
at one point, after you gather the last one, another big, red vein of blood flows down the river. One without a goblin attached to it.
Good.
There we are, character
Cornaith,
sheet.
Cornaith slowly gets to his feet and, uncharacteristic of an elf, hugs Darrow tightly. Oh, a bit bromance.
Right.
That's twice that Darrow brought him back from the brink of death.
Yep. So, it's time for some Legolas Gimli shit.
Any sign of a key on these bugbears?
No sign of any key on any of the bugbears.
I didn't think it was very likely. Right, I shall cross back over the river, go up to Great Wizard and kind of kneel in front of him and apologise for not being able to heal him.
Okay. You moving the token?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So I will now move to the bit of my character sheet where I crack spells. I will now record another cure moderate and a cure light.
Uh-huh.
On yourself and Garona, I think.
Yeah. You're on 11.
No, I'm first of all recording what I've cast already.
Okay. And then what you've got left. How many you've got left to cast.
Then I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 first level spells and 2 second left.
Okay.
So I'll now look at Sneaky Nook looks healthy.
Sneaky Nook looks healthy, yes.
Looks
Cornaith
healthier than when he started out.
looks almost healthy.
I'm down a fair amount. Jacob is down a fair amount.
Yep.
And Garona
Is down for a fair amount as well.
Gorona's at about 50%, but even 50%, she has more than Jacob or Darrow.
Yeah. Her 50% is Jacob's 100%.
Yeah, so I will do a cure moderate into me.
Okay. Sneaky Nook kneels in front of the Great Wizard and apologises for not protecting him better. I love how Sneaky Nook calls Cornaith the Great Wizard.
He is!
Right.
You did wonderful and I would not have it any other way. Nice roleplay, guys.
Right. So on me,
Going to go over and have a look at this secret door.
so I get 4 back. I might as well do the next one on me as well.
Okay. You keep track of how many you've used.
Yeah, well, that's why before I started the current round of healing, I recorded. So I then do the same again. And that +4 didn't get in last time, so I'll have to That's +4 and +6, so I'm
Almost
on
missed that.
21 now.
Did you see that, Nico? Garona offers a bottle to Jacob and says, "Here, you did well for a human."
Oh, I didn't see that.
So she hands you a bottle.
I look at the bottle.
It's the same.
The one with 10 potions Garuna had was a better one.
She used that.
Yeah.
I just kind of give a nod, like I'm going through some stuff psychologically, and take it.
Can I see the activating mechanism for this secret door?
Yeah, it was just a big rock that moves.
Lean against it and see what sort of strength I think would be needed to move it.
The strength of maybe at least 2 bugbears, probably.
So Garona and Darrow together might be
Possibly.
plenty.
Yeah, might well be plenty. 2 more, the last 2 into Garona.
And I think we're going. Agreed, folks?
You're leaving. Did you like
To
leaving
the
as in going out?
piers.
Going as in leaving, going out again.
Going out again.
You're out of cures.
Hmm?
Are you out of cures, Darrow?
Once I pump 2 more into Garona.
Yes.
One more in now. Then we head out, and assuming we get back to base without incident, I'll then pump the last into her. How does that sound?
Okay.
Might be nice timing if you're going out because Tammy's just about to arrive, I think.
Mutter, 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 drow, mutter, mutter.
There you are. She gets
I just noticed what Corny said. This is very significant. Very, very significant. How long do you think those elves have? Do you think we can afford to keep leaving and coming back? Because remember about this.
Well, yeah.
This guy's in there now as well.
Yeah. Well, unless someone feels that he suddenly got a better chance of picking the lock.
Nope.
He's focusing on scouting, I suspect.
Don't worry, Great Wizard, they're probably drow and the bear is hungry. Stinky Nick is convinced those elves are drow in disguise, eh? So the plan now is to leave and go back to the spider cave where you've been resting, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so
Well, before we go, shall I have a look into the next cave, Darrow? If I sneak a look around?
You're no longer invisible.
Yes. But all my career so far I've not been invisible.
okay.
I shall move. Try moving silently up to the edge of the cave. Dumpty dumpty dum. So you can hear me quite clearly.
Yep.
Move up to the edge, and then I will have a look around.
Yep, so you'll see all this now. Hold up your 120 for me, please.
Certainly.
Because you're the deep gnome with the 120 in provision. So yeah, I want to do like all that. Something like that, eh?
Just have a...
Go from there. Go up this way. Yep. Right, so... Yep, something like that, eh? Can't do the diagonal lines, but...
Yep, that's fine, that's fine. So, any signs of life in there?
You don't see any signs of life in there, except you see somewhere where the water, now remember this is reversed, the direction of this water. So that's flowing up the way.
In. So it's coming
The
in
water's
here
coming in here,
and-
yeah.
and going up that way.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is somewhere where the water comes in.
Right. Does it look like that is a reasonably passable point, or is it one of these deep chasms where if you fall in, you've got problems?
No, that looks like it's very... Well, I mean, how close to that? You're right next to that. No, you can see these are just little trickles, these ones. These are actually just little bits.
Okay, so that is the main flow sort of thing. Just here, in the centre.
Yep, that's the main one.
Okay. I will return back and inform the party that I've seen a passage to the south, a passage to the west by the look of it, and another passage off to the north.
Alright.
And no sign of goblins.
Let me see, hang on a second. Okay, cool. So I'll pop you back onto the next map then. So you managed to get out here without incident to the cave where you have been resting. Let me see if that's the right party.
What time of day is it?
Break up. It's still only be late morning. Well, yeah, 'cause you didn't wait for the guy at lunchtime. You got up in the morning, Kiara was gone, and you went in. So it's still just late morning.
So in that case, we can meet this. We can speak to the guy when he comes in.
Yeah.
On the way out, Darrow, do we want to pick up some of that silver?
Yeah, okay.
Right,
You checking for crocodiles, blah blah blah.
I'm going to put you back on that map for a second, because you were going to
Yep.
go back to that pile of treasure for the silver. Now,
Well, it's just a suggestion. If Darrow doesn't want to do that, then we won't.
Now it was here, wasn't it? Let me just shift ping you.
Although we have had.
It's no longer there.
Right, that's gone. Fair enough. Well, somebody's had fun moving half a ton of silver.
Yep, it's gone.
Bugbears, probably.
Remember, they were in behind you, weren't they? With that secret door. And
Well, they're certainly not carrying it.
yeah, and they knew you were coming last time, so. Yeah, it's gone.
Anyway, we
Remember,
can always
you
give it to this boatman, can't we?
You previously pulled out all the objets d'art and all the. You took the two magical weapons and you took all the gems and you took them out, and they're in here, aren't they? Or they're
Yep,
on your
and I
person.
and I also had £70 weight of silver, so that's 700 silver coins.
And you never. You didn't investigate that mound of earth, did you?
Oh no, no.
I'm just going to run to the fridge to grab a drink.
Did I hear someone say hello?
Is that Tammy?
No, I imagined it. She's not logged on.
No, she's in Roll20. She's not in Discord yet.
Okay.
There she is.
Speak of the devil, eh?
I'm so sorry. Hi.
No, you're alright, Tammy.
Hi,
Don't worry about
welcome.
it.
Hello.
So,
Uh,
right on cue.
good to have you back.
Right on cue, as you guys come back in here, so does Kiara. Kiara walks in.
I'll do the glass cure light on Corona,
Okay.
which is telling me I need to first of all select me. And now roll. And select her. Right.
So, Tammy, to catch you up. Did you watch last week's VOD, Tammy?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw that at the end they were fighting those goblins, but those bugbears stormed in through the secret entrance.
Bugbears, yeah.
Yep, well, they fought the bugbears, they've beat them. They've killed all the goblins but one of them got away. And they were pretty badly hurt, so they've healed up and they've come out. And then at the same time,
Okay.
you've come back from your wanders and you're all reunited and it's late morning.
I've not.
One thing, looking at Kiara's character sheet, I think you let us all have a hit point back or something last time.
Last time, yes, because you do have bedrolls and blankets. You don't have like a bed, but you've got bedrolls and blankets, so I will allow you 1 hit point each from resting overnight, yeah.
So Kiara's rested once overnight already.
So So she's got another hit point.
Did I rest the whole night?
You disappeared early morning. So you
Yeah.
you can have the hit point heal, and
Okay.
the dog gets one as well.
But I think what we do, we have an encounter with our transport, don't we?
Well, he's coming back every day at noon. What day is this? The 3rd?
Yeah.
This will be the 3rd day. He said he was going to come back every day at noon for 7 days, and if you're not there on the 7th day, he stops coming.
Are you keen to get back to see him just to touch base?
We've got back.
Oh, okay.
We're back where he would come in.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where he landed, you remember, on the beach? It was right where you landed that you found the cave. It's a bit of a walk through the woods from this cave to the Goblins cave, but here you're right on the beach where you landed. In fact, put you on that map.
Yeah, see, now on this map, coordinates at 7 again.
And do we see this guy turn up?
Let me fix this token first, right? So,
I don't know why, other than possibly it's
do you know
old
what?
tokens.
It's old tokens because they're just sitting on a map. What I really need to do, I'm being stupid. What I need to do is just take them and drag them across, and they should all be linked to the right hit points.
They should be, yes.
For some reason, he's not. I'll fix it later. It's not the end of the world.
No, he's at 5 of 7. It's not a huge deal.
Okay, and doggo. So, at around noon. Well, I guess at exactly noon. Who remembers his name? Was it Derek or was somebody else Derek?
Derek said right.
Derek's right, eh? Okay, so this was the farmer who you stayed with in Dugwell, who said he would come out every day to see if you needed your ride back yet. So he'll arrive in a small boat at noon. I've not got tokens and things ready for him, but yeah, he arrives.
We can use our imagination.
So I greet him.
Sidle.
What the hell just happened there? Where did the ghost of Samir come from?
I grabbed the wrong sheet.
Great Wizard, who's that?
This is Derek, who gave us, who got us over to this island.
Ferried you here, yeah.
So I greet him. Greeting, Derek. As we see our group has, we have met two new people. But sadly, we have lost Samir
You lost
to some
Samir.
vicious, huge spiders.
And he's buried inside that cave, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so Derek says, well, that's terrible, sad news about Samir, but I guess, and he looks at y'all, you're adventurers, I guess this is part of the occupation, and he looks at Sninky Nook, having never seen Sninky Nook before, and having, I guess, never would have seen a Sniff Verblin before, he gives him a curious look. And
Is this another human?
Yeah, this is a human. So he looks at Sninky Nook and he turns to Darrow and he says, "And you are one more. This is not.
Yeah.
This is
This
not."
is Stinky Nook, and over there is Jacob.
Sailor.
A sailor. And you sailed here, Jacob, to help with the quest.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's good. For us that know what happened, that's awesome. Okay, well, I guess, I mean, great. I mean, I'm sorry about Samir, but strength in numbers, guys. So how goes the quest? Did you find what you were looking for, Darrow?
we're at the moment being delayed. We have come across somewhere where there are captive elves, and unfortunately, although we've tried to force the door, it's very powerfully made, and we haven't yet freed them. And we have been fighting goblins and bugbears.
When you mention goblins and bugbears, it gives you a look like, of shock and disbelief almost. Because like I said, there's not been anything like that around these parts for a long time.
Yes, this island is not as deserted as you thought.
Not at all.
You see, we've met allies, and so our hope is that we'll be able to defeat. Apparently, the leader, the ruler of the goblins, has the key to the cell, and hopefully, we will soon be able to. We'll be able to use our increased numbers to overcome whoever is captured, whoever has the key to the elf's prison. And I think maybe rather than you coming tomorrow, what do you think, people, that how many days should we give it before Derek next comes to see if we are here?
Derek getting over his shock. I mean, he's totally shocked about all this with captive elves and bugbears, and he's like, he can't believe it. I mean, he's never really spoken to many adventurers before, so this is all new to him. He kind of half knew what to expect, but he's a little bit blown away with this. And he says, sorry, what did you ask him? I forgot what you asked him.
We've had 3 days so far.
Yep.
Here, and we've been all right, and it seemed okay, and we had that cave to sleep in and stuff too. So,
yep.
Do you think like 3 days? If we ask him to come back in 3 days again, it's the same amount of time.
That's what I was going to say. He was about to say, "I'll come back for as long as you want. Whatever you need me to do, whatever arrangement you need me to make, I'm here for you. So whatever you want." That's what he was going to say.
Well, I think rather than, shall we say, 3 days and 3 days again, and rather than saying you finish coming after the week is up, you come over less often, because I think we now know we're going to be spending longer investigating this island.
Okay.
How does that sound? So
I'll come back in 3 days?
Yes, and then another 3 days, and then another 3 days, and so on.
That's fine. Do you need anything? Do you need anything brought back in 3 days? Do you need anything brought? Do you need provisions, food, anything?
Yes.
Provisions would be good. Our numbers have increased.
What do you need? Food? Rations? Water?
Yes.
Rations. Do we need extra bedding, bedrolls, blanket,
We've got
weapons?
one more person than we started with. So,
So you maybe do need an extra bedroll and blanket, eh?
yeah, unless either Sneaky Nug or Jacob had their own.
No, neither of them
Nope.
did. So Derek will bring back some food and water and some bedrolls, an extra bedroll and blanket then.
Excuse me.
Do you want to give him anything to take back that we can pick up later?
What have we all found?
I've forgotten what the art objects are.
We didn't.
Yeah, have we got big ones?
We didn't. No.
Like-
It's small things, trinkets. We didn't decide what they were yet. Only that one was a box of mushroom cigars, just for sneaking it.
Oh, yes.
The good kind of mushroom.
Oh, yes. Very good.
Jacob leans in.
We've got,
Sorry,
We've got some of the goblin weapons.
Nico, what were you going to say there, buddy?
I was just going to say Jacob leans into Derek and asks, got any snuff?
Oh, I can get you some.
Oh, I've not got
No, not
any
got.
coin on me at the moment.
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You guys did me a great favour.
Yeah.
No.
So we can give him. There's at least some of the goblin gear.
Yeah, if you want to give.
700. There's 700 silver pieces you can give him to take back. That's £70 weight.
Yep, you have that.
Yeah. So we can tell him he can spend money from that on getting our supplies.
Yep.
There's no. It's half a day's journey up the road for adventuring equipment
Yep.
of his. But we could order new weapon. Jacob, are there weapons you can use which you haven't got?
Light crossbow. That's pretty much it. I got this, and I hand a short bow. Well, I'd show you a short bow.
But you would prefer a crossbow, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm better with light crossbow.
Okay, so you want to order one of them for him then?
Yeah.
Because you're giving the guy
So we
700
give him
gold.
the silver.
700 silver, sorry, yeah. 70 gold, so that's well more than enough for a crossbow, isn't it?
Yeah. At least I'm not quite sure how much crossbows cost.
I can't remember. I can look it up.
I think it's less than 140 anyway. Sorry, I think it's less than 70 gold. Okay, Garona's going to do some fishing. Roll a proficiency check for her then, Paul.
35 gold for a light crossbow.
Okay, so yeah, you can get light crossbow. Nice, Garona catches some fish.
So as long as Derek isn't hugely tempted by all that money.
No, he'll be alright.
They seemed quite honest people, to be fair.
Derek,
I don't.
yeah, Derek and his wife and the son, yeah, they did.
Yeah, him and his wife, and they invited us in, and they were. Yeah, I trust them to take at least my portion of it.
Oh, Tabby, another thing you missed as well. Remember the big pile of treasure with the big pile of all that silver? That was gone when they went back to look for it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and when they went in this time, all the first lot of dead goblins were all gone.
So somebody's taking their bodies,
Yeah.
or something's eating them.
So yeah, Kiara went away for a wander. Do you want to explain anything about that?
Oh yeah, sorry guys. I was up early with the dog, and I was on the beach, and I swear that I seen a massive white horse, but I think it had a horn, so I was sure it was a unicorn. So me and the dog chased it, and then it was too fast for us, and we lost it. And then I went just a little wander round and came back. On the way back, I definitely seen some big ass looking birds up in the sky, big enough that they maybe had someone on them.
How big?
Very big. They were flying very high though, but they were big birds. Not big bird.
Giant.
Now that could be rocks.
What are those?
This is where we see the difference between Tammy and the other guys. 'Cause Tammy had never played Dungeons and Dragons
I've
before she
never
joined my
played
game.
D&D before, so all this stuff is very
so when
exciting and very scary to me.
Yeah. So when Peter says rock, we all know what a rock is. But Tammy doesn't.
I don't.
Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
No, I've read the books.
The giant eagles.
Okay.
That's a rock. It's ROC. It's spelled ROC. If you look in the the monster manual, it's ROC. It's a big giant flying eagle.
Okay.
So that's what, not Darrow. That's what Peter, the player, suspects that you saw.
There are giant eagles as well. I think rocks are actually more out of Middle Eastern mythology.
Yes.
I think so. 1001 Nights.
Yeah. All of that Arabia thing. I think so.
I was kind of really hoping it was a dragon, but it wasn't.
Yeah, when I was telling her, when I was doing our between DM and player thing for like what she was doing when she was away, I was like, she's like, are you sure it's not a dragon? I was like, yeah, you're sure it's not a dragon.
I'm not sure if that's word.
So you're spending the day on the beach fishing then? Is that what's happening? Because Corona wants to spend 6 hours fishing.
Yeah.
I was under the assumption that we were going to do our usual rest
Rest up.
sleep for the night, and then continue with full magic the next day. So those rolls were a just in case deal.
So you got fresh fish for dinner?
Yeah, well, I assume that even if we rest early, we can only get new spells once a day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I ask if anybody has any dice or cards.
Does anyone?
Alright.
I can play the lute for us
Oh yeah.
if anybody wants.
Yeah, so Rico, you joined us last week when Tammy was away, so her character's the Gypsy Bard. She's an elf Gypsy Bard. She plays the lute. Give me the lute, give me the lute.
How is she a gypsy? Exactly, how do I see that?
I
And,
would tell you.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
yeah, and
I've got a dog. I like it going adventures. I'm quite. I think
The bangles and the scarves probably give it away as well.
yeah, the dress sense, the attitude, yeah. Non-conformist, hippie. Imagine a hippie, non-conformist, free-loving, animal-loving, like, yeah,
Tie-dye darts, that sort of thing.
yeah. As hippie as she is vegan.
The
Vegan,
dog.
gypsy.
What breed is the dog?
Oh right, so
Monster!
yeah, we think
It's
like
a monster breed.
we think like bull mastiff or something, eh?
Yeah, he's big. He's a big dog.
It's got 2d8 damage on its bite, so we think like bull mastiff or something.
Bigger than me.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. Now, if you look at a token, we should probably actually even make that token a little bigger, to be fair, because it's a big dog, like.
Yeah, he is. He would be big. He's big in comparison to my character too.
I'll try and get over my fear of Garona to ask if she can teach me how to fish for creatures that can see. I'm used to fishing. All the fish I catch underground are blind.
Yeah, you've never seen fish with eyes like this before. This is all new to
No.
you.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. War dogs. Generally large mastiffs or wolfhounds. They have keen senses of smell and hearing, making them adept at detecting intruders. Most war dogs are not usually vicious and will rarely attack without cause. The status of war dogs varies greatly. There are some loyal and beloved pets, some are watchdogs, others are hunting dogs, and some are trained for battle, like this beast that Kiara has.
I mean, generally large mastiffs or wolfhounds. It's fucking big.
It's big, yeah. It's a big dog. It's like the size of an elf. Never mind bigger than Stinky Nook. It's as big as Kiara and it's as big as Cornade.
Their gibbon size in the monster manual is 4 to 6 feet long.
Yes.
They're fucking big.
It's a big dog. It's
So
gonna
are
be
we kind of just waiting around for 6 hours?
waiting around fishing and I think listening to some lute music.
Playing the lute and like exploring little bits of the beach, maybe.
Do you want to roll a
We're
proficiency
waiting
check? for that?
around for
20 hours.
a day.
We're basically waiting around 20 hours
Pretty
because we're only
much,
4
yeah.
hours on the trip.
And Cornaith will say at that point that continuing on this foolish adventure to free most likely dead elves is putting us at risk of not finding the church that we're here to find, Darrow. I strongly suggest we give up this fool's errand and continue on our initial journey.
Until we know they are dead, we should try
Yeah,
to do them.
I can't. I understand what Cornay's saying, but I can't leave them either.
Do you want me to go and check?
I don't mind.
Remember, this goblin cave is not just like next door to this one, so it's a bit of a trek across the forest on your own if you wanted to.
No, we're...
I can go and make sure they're dead.
Slowly aims his bow through the opening.
Oh, mate, he's convinced they're drow in disguise, eh?
Yes.
He's a racist.
Until, let's say, we'll go back tomorrow. And if they're dead, then we can consider doing something else.
Won't Kiara want us to rescue the bear then?
I would like to rescue the bear. Yeah.
Oh, you're in it's a catch-22, eh?
But I'm happy to go with what everybody else is doing. I came on this adventure to help Dado, so.
Are you aware where the bear is at the moment, Kiara?
Tammy, yeah, you don't know where the bear is, right? Shit. So last time they came in, remember the cell with the 2 elves in it? The bear's in there.
That's not that far.
Looking very hungry. Looking hungry and guilty.
We should have pushed some dead goblins in there.
You threw some rations in, actually, didn't you?
I did, yes.
You threw some rations in
Did
there.
you?
It looked less hungry, yeah.
Well, it kind of looked at me and kind of whined like a puppy or something.
That's right, yeah.
Might throw it some food. If it's still angry, I might not let it out.
Do people want to go back briefly to put some dead goblin or bugbear in with the...
You just caught fresh fish. It's a bear.
Oh yeah.
Just saying. You caught fresh fish. You probably give it its favourite food.
Yeah.
I don't mind taking fish back to the bear if other people go.
Yep, I'll escort you.
We should go as a group.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright, so okay.
Because if people get faced with another group of bugbears, and there's only half of us...
Only half of us will get killed.
Yeah. As my laptop just died.
No, if it's just gone dark, that's because we've just been moved to a new map.
No, like the whole thing died.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, it just needs charged. I wasn't prepared tonight. It's not like I had 2 weeks to get ready for it.
No, you're alright. Right, so I'll put you back on that map.
Go and make sure the bear's alive and the elves are dead.
Just to confirm, this is next day, correct?
Is this next day? So you spent the night and you're going back, or is this
No,
the same day?
no, this is the
same day. Okay.
The same day we do a brief trip back.
Yep.
So that the bear's got a choice of food other than elf.
Yep. Okay. So if you go back the same day, the 2 elves are still alive. The bear looks very hungry.
Are there dead goblins or bugbears?
Not here because this. Oh well, you would have to just. Yeah. If you nip down through here. Yeah, there is. Remember?
Yeah. Because the bodies had been dragged on shore to be searched.
That's right. But the bodies have been moved before, but this time, because you've only waited like an hour or two, this time the bodies are still here.
Yeah, and there's still some bodies on the top here, so we don't have to
Yes.
go down into the river, do we?
That's right. So you could drag one across. I don't know why you're fishing for dead goblins to feed it. You've got fresh fish.
Yeah, did we bring it some fish?
Well, I think initially we were eating fish ourselves. It depends how big the fish were.
I'd say
Well,
you've
hang
got
on.
enough to give one to the bear as well as getting enough to eat yourself. So I think she caught.
Maybe
Like,
if we train it to like
It can
goblin.
have my fish.
she spent an hour fishing. She caught 3 fish. So she caught 3 fish initially in that first hour.
And we can give but I would say we want enough so that the bear may hopefully consider eating goblin tomorrow or overnight if it's peckish.
Are we trying to give it a taste for goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already got a taste for goblin. It ate 2 yesterday.
Yeah, it has a taste for goblin.
I don't
And I
imagine goblin tastes good though.
From the impression you've given us about what we think of greenskins, it's not feeding goblins to the bear isn't the same as feeding people. Am I right?
Yes, correct. 100%.
They don't look anything like gnomes.
Maybe I'll leave when the crunching starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna... Well, now bear in mind, it's only a slit, the hole. A few inches wide by like a foot and a half. A foot and a half wide by a couple inches high. So, if you wanted to put dead goblin in there, you probably have to chop it up, like.
I have to be limbs.
Yes, you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
that's
deal
no
in.
problem. I've got no problem dealing with that.
Gruesome.
I think a few inches you can chop off. Certainly, goblin arms will go through.
Yep. Yeah, you'll get a goblin arm through there. You sick fucks.
This is pretty gruesome.
So we put through several bits of dead
The bear looks up at you and starts munching on a goblin's arm.
We want it to have several more bits of goblin arm.
Yeah, so that it doesn't run out of them and get hungry and eat the elves.
Yes.
Okay, so you can, yeah, you've got loads of dead goblins there. Well, you've got 5 up here that you don't have to go into the water to get. In fact, no, you've got more than that. You've got 7 up here. You wouldn't have to go in the water to get. So it's quite easy for you to take as much as you want over, I guess, and fill up the cell with fucking goblin arms and ankles for the bear to eat.
Hold on, guys. Did we put the bear in the, or did
No.
you put the bear in?
Last time
No,
they
I
came
was gonna
back
say,
in here, all the corpses from before were gone. The bear was in there, and the pile of silver's gone.
Okay, that's what I thought. But then I was like, hold on, did we put it in?
And they got like.
And why did we not get them out?
Now I'll shift ping you over to the map. So they got attacked here. They came up the river, and they got attacked here. And then these bugbears, 5 bugbears, charged through a secret door there, and came up behind them. And there was a battle on the bridge with Garona and Darrow, and some bugbears. Schninkinik was invisible. You saw last week anyway, so you saw what happened. But anyway, this week, yeah, they finished off that battle, and then, yeah, we're back. So yeah, you saw last week that the bear was in there, didn't you? Okay.
But no, that's what I was saying. I was just thinking. I was
No,
like,
we
hold
didn't
on,
do it. Yeah,
how
we
did
didn't
we
do
get
it.
No.
No. You don't know who did that bit, wasn't you guys?
So going back. No, I think it's unlikely that there's a secret door into there. So okay. So we then go back.
Back to the cave.
Yeah, to our home cave
Okay.
and rest.
Rest the night.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody take 1 hit point of healing.
Ryan, can you do my
Can.
my sheet for me?
Yep.
And the dog.
Done the dog.
And Darrow. Has Corona been done as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I couldn't remember what.
That's okay. I've got it.
Nice, Paul.
So the most down anyone is 5 hit points.
Yes. That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
No, apart from
That is
you,
pretty
Dad.
good.
Oh, yeah, Darrow's 29 out of 31. Yeah, you're all good. So, it's the next morning.
hold on, I have a question out of play.
Of
It's
course.
about wanting to, if I'm going to be using spells,
Mm-hmm.
do I have to, you've probably told me this already, I'm sorry, because I've got those ones memorized already, see when it comes to like doing initiative, do I choose spell?
Yeah. But
Or do I
remember,
need to tell you before that I want to do
no,
it?
what you do now is last night, so now, we're going to the night, we're spending the night sleeping now, so what you'll do now is decide which spells you're memorising.
Okay.
And you've got extra spells, have you? Have
I
you?
think so.
Yep.
Aids
I think
in-
I've got,
No.
So I'm going to bring your sheet up, hang on.
I think I have two, I do have a bit of paper.
Oh, you already did you memorised them last time. You had Magic Missile,
Yeah.
Charm, Sleep and Web memorised, so you
Yes.
could just keep the same ones, eh? So remember, because you're not being remembering to use your spells, you have Magic Missile, Charm, Sleep and Web.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So when I want to use them,
Uh-huh.
do I do it the same as I would roll for?
Yeah, at the start of a round, you
Yeah?
say, yeah. So instead of
Yeah.
saying I'm attacking
Okay.
on my darts or my dagger or whatever, it'd be a case of I'm casting such and such a spell.
Okay, that's cool.
Cool.
Have we met much that's charmable on this island? Can you charm
I don't think you have you?
our bugbears people?
But do they speak common? That's the question. And do you know the answer to that? That's another question.
A lot of them don't.
Oops. Just trying to fix my filter here. Sorry, folks. Well, you've communicated with these goblins so far, not bugbears, but you've communicated with goblins, and they spoke in broken Orcish, didn't they?
Yeah. So certainly in some contexts, our person is useful, but I suppose we know there's elves on this island,
Yep.
and we're bumped into a deep gnome.
Elves are 90% resistant to charm, though.
Yeah. Deep gnomes are magic resistant too.
Yep.
Not that we necessarily know that.
Exactly, you don't know that.
And Sneaky Duck is a sneaky little bastard who will almost certainly not mention it until we bump into it.
That is such an accurate description.
Be too careful underground, you know that.
So yeah,
Day 4 on the island, eh?
yes.
Are we going to try? Are we going to look somewhere different?
We head back and we check to see if the elves are alive.
I checked to see if they're dead. No, unfortunately, they're still alive.
Do you want to go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, we're aware that of the watchtowers.
Yep. They're not guarded this time. On the way in, there's no guards at the towers on the entrance.
Yeah. Hopefully, they're beginning to run out of goblins.
Now,
So,
Optimistic there.
okay, so the bear is still there,
yeah. And
and he has not eaten either of the elves. They're not eaten.
so they may still be alive.
Has that rock been rolled back into place across the secret passage?
Yes.
Just as when I checked where the switch was, you know, where there was nothing locking it.
So, head back towards that passage, so we know where it is.
Yep.
And I presume it requires two of us to be rolling it, two of the fighters.
I would say it would take the two of the strongest of you to move it, yeah.
I'll just check and see if there's anybody on the far side of it.
You're doing a listen check.
Yep. No.
You don't
no,
hear
there's nobody on the
anything.
far side of it.
You don't hear anybody on the far side of it.
You outside or something.
There's nobody there.
Corona, who's stronger, Jacob or Darrow?
17.
I think I'm 17 too, or am I 16?
Corona's an 18 anyway.
Oh God, Darrow.
Get my bow ready, just in case anybody's walking up the path on the other side.
Darrow strength is 17. Shall we say Darrow helps Garo? Oh no, you. Oh,
I'd say out of Jacob, Corona, and Darrow, any two of the three of you could move it.
and who's got? In that case, the best person with missiles is probably Garona, or the best person to have her swords out. So if we're rolling,
Yeah, the best person to be ready.
ready to charge out.
I can have my
Corona-
darts ready.
Garona's the best one to be alert to react.
Very wise, miss.
Okay, so Jacob and Darrow roll.
And Corona with her axes ready behind it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you moved me, thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, you are able to move the stone and open up the secret passageway.
And we can ignore what's on the Mystery Island for a while.
Are you going to ignore the Mystery Island? Again?
Yeah,
David?
just for a change.
David? Really? You're going to let that mystery... Like, I'm just for viewers, right? There's a mound of earth on this island in the middle of the river. And for some reason, Stinky Nook is very scared of it and refuses to investigate it. No one knows why. So you're...
We don't need to.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, the boss wanted to go after goblins. There's no goblins there, so why go there? Seems logical to me.
Yeah, until...
Don't take unnecessary risks. All sorts of nasty insects underground. Burrowing things. And a mound of earth? Be full of burrowing things, obviously.
Well, you have been attacked by an ankeg down here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the older members of the party did encounter umpteen giant insects, giant scorpions.
No, that wasn't
giant...
here. That wasn't here. That was back under Norm's place, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we're still...
Yeah, you still know about them.
we still know about them.
Yep.
So, before we do... So there's
Right.
just a little...
Shall I sneak forward and have a look, boss? See what's about?
Yeah, I'm just... Oh yes, it's through... We've still got the dead goblins by the look of it.
No, I meant to delete that one also. Sorry, you don't have a dead goblins.
Okay.
Dead goblins are gone.
Except for those in the bears.
How far behind you should we be?
Well, if you stick about 50 feet behind me, then so that you can see me, and then I will sneak ahead. If I see anything else, I will come back to you. So you stay about 50 feet, then that's within sight range of me. Yes.
Yes. So,
Now,
I'm obviously not quite sure how much it is on the map.
I've got a question.
But
Quick question for Nico.
moving-
Quick question for Nico. What's Jacob using as a light source?
He's using a torch. I've taken one of them off my character sheet.
Thank you. Now, it's 15 feet, isn't it? The radius.
Yeah.
Right. So if Sneaking Up goes 50 foot ahead.
Yep.
And then Darrow and the rest follow and then Jacob follows Darrow. Yes,
Yes.
that'll keep the torch far enough behind so that it
Darrow
won't be
at the
obvious.
left. Then remember, Garona is the one who should be in the front if we're going single file. Although at this point, it's going to be Darrow and Garona can both be in front.
Okay.
So let's Nicky Nook do the thing. We've said what the scouting will be, and we can move the party into position.
As and when
Should
we
we
need to.
need to?
Yep, it's fine.
Okay, right. Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. Okay, go ahead and move your character, and I'll tell you if you
Okay.
need to stop, and I'll need to, if I need to reveal any map.
Okay. Before I go, I will kind of teach Darrow and Garona the basic
Some signals.
gnome scouting signals. Okay. Stop. Come forward. That sort of thing. Okay. So I will gradually move forward. I will attempt to move quietly.
Okay.
Boom.
You're moving silently.
Okay, and I shall move myself forward towards this new cave. Hang on a second.
You don't see anything or hear anything at this point.
Okay. I shall get to here, and then I shall have a good look around
Okay.
and go back and tell Darrow what I can see.
Okay.
Just in case there's anything here that wasn't here before.
Okay, you don't see any objects or anything lying around you didn't see before.
Look up at the ceiling.
Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm revealing a little bit more maps just to show what you would see.
Okay, I shall go back and notify Darrow and bring the party forward to this point.
Okay.
Is that all right, Darrow?
Yeah. So shall we move our
Yes, let's-
characters? Darrow and Garona in front, and Kiara the dog. So that.
Right. Can I see any floating logs?
You don't see any floating logs.
Okay. In that case, I shall carefully move forward, cross at the narrowest point.
Yep, no checks or anything needed to pass that.
Okay. And then I shall steer myself down here and have a look. Right, is that just water coming out of the rock, or is it an actual cave entrance?
Water coming out of the rock, no cave entrance.
Okay. What's down this passage? Can I see?
Oh yeah, let me reveal some maps. So pull up your 120 feet.
Okay. Right. Anything visible that I can see there?
I mean, that's beyond that. You don't see anything past there, do you?
No.
No, you don't see anything.
Anything alive in there that I can see? No.
No.
Okay.
Now you did move silently and you rolled a success.
Yep.
Okay.
There's nothing obvious in this cave. Can I see anything further? No, I'm seeing as far as I can there. I can't see anything further north. Because I think I'm probably at the limit. I can see a bit
more.
further. Ooh, that's that river again, isn't it?
Decisions, eh?
Yes.
Just gonna grab a cup of tea. Back in a sec.
No problem. In fact, it's 9 o'clock. So that is our half-time break. So if everybody goes and grabs a cup of tea, and we'll all reconvene in 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Cool. Anyway, I think we're all back, so let's move on with the game.
Okay. Well, I will head back to the party and explain that there's 2 rooms that I can see, one to the west, one to the south.
Mm-hmm.
The river heads north, but at a guess, we probably want to head either south or west. What would the party prefer?
Clear out the stuff on land first. Probably south.
Okay. In that case, if the party wish to come over to the land spit here, I will start moving myself around.
Stop.
To head south.
Stop.
I leave direction choices in the hands of our capable scout.
Stop. Right, pull your 120 up.
Aha.
Oh, where's my thing went on roll 20?
Well, I will move I will move as far as is necessary. As soon as I see something, I will stop. So
Okay.
I can see to there, but only reveal as far as something that I see, because I will stop at that point.
Okay, so go back.
So I need to go back to 120.
Go back that.
Yeah. So basically, I would go back
far,
to.
Shit. Sorry, I've just accidentally refreshed my screen, so I'll be back in roll 20 in a second, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem.
So, Sninkinook. Roll some.
So it's not an obvious way in which we should arrange ourselves immediately, because Snickinook's just spying ahead,
Yep, but
and we've got multiple directions in which to look.
Sninkinook, did you do hide in shadows as well, or just move silently?
Hang on a second. Let's try the. Well, I'll try the move silently again, because this is a new.
New room.
New room. Yep.
Cornet didn't learn invisibility.
So that was a success. Well, he hasn't cast it on me. I'm not going to push. He's a great wizard.
Roll move.
And move. I'll try the hide in shadows. I actually doubled my chance to 20% when I went up in the level.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
But I fail. So I'm moving quietly, but I'm not concealed.
Okay.
To be fair, in case you missed it, I usually put the spells he has memorized in the Roll20 chat. Today he doesn't have invisibility anyway.
It's fine.
Okay. So.
Oh,
you see
I can see something there.
You do see something, yeah. You see a big, much bigger than Tegan dog or wolf, or I don't know. You've never seen anything like this before. You've never seen a wolf, but it's bigger than a wolf.
Could it be a warg? Because if goblins are underground creatures and they have wargs underground as well. So could it be a warg?
So if you know wargs,
What's a warg? There's way more scary shit in this game than I thought there was.
So if you know what
Goblin riders.
If you're
sorry, if you watch Lord of the Rings, then Goblin riders.
Yeah. So
oh my god.
If your character knows what a warg is, then yes, this is a warg. 2 of them.
Yes. A wolf, no, I wouldn't recognise, because that's a surface creature. But a warg, yeah, goblins are underground creatures, and wargs I recognise. Yeah. Right, I shall kind of quietly move backwards, and kind of keep quiet noises, signals to the party, and then move back to them and say, wargs.
Alright. So in that case, we now do form up so that the toughest people are to the south.
But at this point, they've not seen you.
No.
So we want to move up. So Garona can move next to Darrow in the party order.
Are we just going to charge in and kill them? Do you want me to try sniping at them from a distance?
Maybe check the other direction, see if that way is clear.
Okay, I can have a look that way, certainly.
I'm glad you guys are finally learning about my dynamic dungeon that I have here.
Okay, I shall make my way around here and across here.
Stop.
And I mean, I only suggest that because, we don't have to kill everything, and they haven't seen us yet, so we still kind of have an element of surprise.
So you see a little bit more. You're going to reveal a little bit more just as you've come past there.
Okay.
But we have no reason to assume they're at the southernmost point.
But at this point, as you were running past there, you've been spotted.
Have they got 120 foot range?
One of these guys does.
Oh dear.
So now, guys, I want you to roll initiative.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, do I need to do yours, or actually?
Hold on, let me try. If nobody minds, let me try first.
Yep, and if not, actually, Peter can do yours. Peter's got your character, I think.
Yeah, one thing I'm thinking. Though the thing is, I only know about a couple of wargs, which doesn't sound that dangerous. So I won't. I was thinking about the next
Basically,
thing.
So I got to there and I was spotted.
Yep, but you saw this now. You saw these guys. You were close enough. So what you've seen, let me describe. As you came past, you saw and were saw by the two wargs, two more bugbears, and this guy. Now let me describe this guy here, right? So this guy looks like he's a goblin, right? But he's twice the size of a goblin. Literally twice the size of a goblin. And on his head, he's wearing the strangest crown you ever saw. At a glance, it looked like the skull of a really large fish, like a shark. But he was wearing it in a way that it was like clamped onto his head. But that's like at a glance at a distance that you saw that, so you don't really. I can't give you any more detail than that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But he's got like the head of a shark stuck onto his head, and he's twice the size of a regular goblin.
I think we found Ankh Fishhead or whatever his name was.
Ankfishhead.
Hmm?
That was the name of the boss goblin. Remember when you asked the goblin?
Oh yeah.
His name was Ankfishhead. Now, I'll tell out of character because you would never find out. So this is out of character. This is just for flavour. How Ankh got his name. When Ankh was a baby, he's like they thought he was like a mutant baby, and he was like cursed or jinxed or whatever. So his parents threw him away in the sea or in the lake or whatever, and he was attacked by a shark. But Ankh was a special goblin, and he fought the shark. And when he came back up on the shore, he had a shark sticking off his head, and it was bit right down into him. So, when they rescued him, they cut the shark off at the neck, but they couldn't get the jaws off his head. And over the years, his bone in his skull has fused with this shark skull, so he now has a fused goblin shark skull, and he is Ankh Fishhead.
Nice.
I'm doing.
That is very cool.
What should I roll to do my Barrackfern's blessing?
+1.
D10 plus 1.
Yeah, same as Bless. It's 1, isn't it? No, Bless is a whole thing. Yeah, it's just 1. It's just 1, sorry.
I thought it was playing the full round cast. I'm just forgetting.
No, we're not doing it as the casting time of Bless. We're doing it at the...
D10 plus 1.
Yeah, because it's a special ability.
If it helps, any innate spell abilities are a speed of 3.
Have I done this right?
Oh, innate spell. No, this is... Okay, this is just 1, though, because it's homebrew. What have you done? So you've rolled 4,
Nice.
or... Yeah, it didn't come up in the thing, though, for some reason.
I know, I don't know why it's doing that, but is that the right... So I can roll like that to cast a spell?
Yeah. What are you
Is that
rolling
the right
for?
thing?
Spell.
Sleep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll add that in.
Sorry, I forgot to click on Darrow.
No problem.
Or at least while doing this. Okay, I'll put in the 6.
Can you roll for Tegan, Tammy?
Oh yeah. Or maybe it's oh shit, hold on. The wrong thing.
Do you want to add the second initiative for Sneaky Nook's arrow?
Yep. Now let me just add some bugbears and
Sure.
stuff. So, add turn for bugbears. Add turn for wargs. Add turn for Ankh Fishhead. Now I'll need to bring up the character sheets for these, if you bear with me a moment. So I need bugbear. I need warg. And I need... Where is Ankh Fishhead? There he is. Nice. Oh, yeah, it's a big ass two-handed warhammer this guy has, by the way. Huge thing. Probably, it's bigger than Darrow's
I
axe.
think he and Garona should be paired in this combat.
So I think we've got initiatives. Well, I've not rolled for these guys yet, sorry, so...
What are bugbears, though?
So they're like a big cousin. They're cousin of the goblin, but they're like brown and
Yeah.
hairy rather than green and like not scaly, but green and yeah. So they're
Bigger. Are they
Yeah.
bigger than goblins?
yes, bigger than your average human. They're like comparable with Garona for size. They're like a big
Okay.
human.
Okay.
They actually count as large creatures, don't they, guys?
Yes.
Actually, I think wargs are medium. Thinking about it, dire wolves I think are large, but
Well,
I think wargs.
2
are
seconds, because I have Warg up here. Warg is a size medium creature. Yes, it is a medium creature. Dire wolves are large.
Medium. Yes.
Let me just shrink these down a bit. They're a little bit exaggerated.
No, they're not. They'd eat me in one go.
I threw a description of bugbears into Roll20 for you, Tammy.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
Darrow, what did you roll? Because I'll need to add that.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
What did you roll?
6 is my total. It didn't seem very keen on taking the number when I put it in.
Tegan, did we get a roll for Tegan? Or do you need me to do that, Tammy?
No, I should have done it. Roll20's doing that thing where
Okay.
it's not.
Oh
it
yeah, I
comes
see
up,
that. I
like,
see
yellow.
that. Yep, 12.
Yeah.
So, I've got the warg to do. And then that's it. So its speed is 3.
The reason it comes up yellow like that, Tammy, is because when you use the buttons, it whispers it to Ryan, so only you and him
Oh.
see the roll.
Now, remember this
Okay.
time, Peter, don't forget about your racial bonus. Oh, you don't get it against bugbears, do you? Ah well, haha. Now, I need to add turns, actually. What's Garona doing? Because I may need to add turns for her.
She's just moving.
Okay.
Her and Cornaith both. They only know that there's. Well, actually, they don't even know because he didn't tell us there were wargs. So
I did.
He did. He called out wargs.
I came back to the party.
fair
I saw
enough.
Wargs. Darrow said, "Right, everybody get in formation," and then you suggested I check the other passage first.
Right. So at this moment, there's no real reason to roll
Oh, they
attack or spell
they
initiative
spotted us.
because we don't know.
Yes.
We don't know that they spotted us.
No,
you know
you
what
do.
I
I've got to
mean?
come back and
You
tell you.
do. They make aggressive noises and
right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Now I can't find my fucking lighter. That
Dude,
is-
I just had that same problem. I just sat here searching for mine
got
too.
it. We're all good. Okay, so Garona goes first. You know they're there. So what's Garona doing? Moving.
Realistically, moving to there, following
Following
Sinikina,
Sinikina,
because and I'm assuming that he's making some sort of noises, motions to say, "Hey, they saw me," something of that nature. So
Yep.
she will, at this point, drop the battle axes.
Cool. Okay. Kiara.
I will. How close do I have to be to do a spell?
What's the range on that spell, Paul? You know it off by heart.
Sleep,
100.
90 feet, if I
90 feet.
remember right.
3 foot to there, so
So you need to be.
and it's 15 foot to there, so you are the right distance.
Nice, so you can cast it. Oh, she needs to move first, eh?
Yeah, I would run up beside
You can,
Corona
you
then.
can only move half your movement and then cast it.
Oh fuck.
So you can move
You
60
can cast
feet.
it next round.
Yeah.
Oh, you can cast it from there. Is it enough?
Not quite enough. No.
I mean, you just need to aim at a spot in front of them, and it spreads out. Isn't that right, Paul?
That's true.
Yeah, but you also have to remember she can only see 60 feet.
Ah, right, yeah.
Of course, yes.
Do I have to be able to see them to do it?
You have
No,
to be. You
but
have
you
to be able to
have-
see the area that you're casting it on.
Yeah.
Anything
Okay.
in that area will be affected whether you can
So-
see them or not.
So you want to move.
you
Fuck,
can
I got too
stick to
excited because I had a spell.
So you want
I've not
to.
thought it through.
So realistically,
Well, if
you
you
want to
do it
move.
next round,
Yeah. You want to go next
Yeah.
to the Corona, basically.
Hmm.
Well, go
Uh,
behind Corona, basically.
behind Corona, she's your front line.
Okay, Darrow.
Oh, yeah.
What's
How
Darrow?
far can Darrow move and still do his blessing?
Half movement.
Which is
30 feet.
30 feet. You mark the spot, I'll move him there.
And you're casting Barakthrum's Blessing, which is an innate ability for being a follower of that god.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It's the same as the level 1 priest spell bless. It gives you
I shall put it up.
gives you all +1 on attack, armor class, and
Nice.
no +1 on attack, save, and or is it just attack and save?
I think it does morale, which only makes sense
Does it?
when you've got
If I remember right, blesses one attack and one on saves versus fear.
Yeah.
I think you're right about fear. Let me. There we are. Spells. Let's come on to that page and then less.
There you go. Damn it. I'll read it. I'm the.
Alright, did you want me?
No, it's okay. Upon uttering the bless spell, the caster raises the morale of friendly creatures and any saving throws they make against fear attacks by +1. Furthermore, it raises their attack dice rolls by +1. A blessing, however, affects only those not already engaged in melee combat. So this works on all of you. Caster determines what range up to 60 yards. He will cast a spell. And it affects all creatures within a 50-foot cube. Starting at the thing. So you can get... So if you,
Everyone apart from Cornaith, it looks like.
yeah.
So apart from there's Cornaith, Jacob, and Tegan. The key people I want to get. I want to get Corona and as many people back from her as fit in.
But look at a 50-foot cube. If you do it from where you are, if you cast it on yourself, that's going to get Cornaith in as well. In fact, what's the distance there? If you cast it on yourself, you're going to get Tegan as well. In fact, look at that. I'll be generous. If you cast it on yourself, you're getting everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
It was a 50-foot cube.
Yep.
So that's 50 foot by 50 foot, isn't it? Not 50 square.
Oh, that's 100.
So not 50
yeah.
radius.
So yeah, sorry.
So from Garona, 50 foot would go to there.
And I can't delay the casting in the hope other people move in.
No, it's not that size. That would be a 100-foot cube. Whoever's making that. That's 100 feet, so it's half that size.
Yeah, I can't really delay the casting because
Yeah. 'Cause
Corona will be in melee by the
Yeah.
time.
so you can get you 4 guys. Right,
Yeah.
let me put a token on. So, bless, we'll call it this. And how many rounds does it last? 6.
6 rounds.
Nice.
There we go. So Darrow casts bless. You all, the 4 of you, have bless on you. Jacob.
Right. So 120 feet and around.
Yep.
So I think I'll move to there, next to Darrow,
Okay.
and I'll prepare an attack. with my long sword.
Okay.
I'll come front line with Garona.
It's you, Cornaith. What's Cornaith doing?
Moving right up next.
Oh, he's getting up there. Now, some wargs. Let me just check their movement rate. Is 18. Oh, these are fucked.
Yeah, they can move.
Yeah, they can move. Now, that's 76. That's 75. But I need to move the map before I can do any more. So that was there. Oh yeah, they're getting Garona.
See, I don't have to run faster than the wargs. I just have to run faster than Darrow.
So I'll move them together, but the first one that attacks will be this one on the left.
Jesus!
What the fuck did it roll? Wait, I've got attack adjustment. Ha, no, I'm silly. I've wrote attack adjustment 17. And where I should have wrote Thaco 17, guys.
Yes.
Yes, so let's try that again. That's more like it. It misses. The second one, it's got to attack Garona. And misses. There we go. So the wargs are done. Tegan, the other dog in the fight. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, remember?
Yeah.
Sure.
He would. He's only got the same movement as me, hasn't he?
Yes.
Shit, so far Tegan's had some big fight in him, though.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Okay, he would move up to at least where I want.
Okay.
Oh my god, fuck it. Can he move forward and attack? Has he still got his normal...
No, he can't get an attack. He can only get to there and attack. That's 60 feet of movement for him.
Can he attack from there?
No, he can get to there, but he can't attack.
Okay, just, yeah, I'll just move on then.
Next to you in front of Cornaith,
Yeah.
Like that.
so that he's guarding either of you.
Okay. Sninky nook.
Right. Do I have a reasonable shot at these wargs?
Yeah, oh yeah, you get one over Kiara, no problem. Or you'd work it out anyway. You've got
I'm
room
very
to-
short.
Yeah, you've got room
Actually,
to move around.
I can step sideways and
Yeah.
shoot between Cornaith and Kiara.
Yep.
Okay.
Talking about a gnome getting it over any of the party.
No, not over it. It's more round, or maybe even through the legs.
Yeah.
Nutmeg.
Right. In that case.
Are you aiming at a warg? Yeah.
Aiming at a warg.
Okay.
Yes. That's that one.
Okay. Good luck.
And it's +1 for the bless.
Yeah, +1.
Okay.
Yes.
AC 3.
That's a hit.
Jolly good.
Yeah.
In that case. 6 damage. Start marking off arrows again.
Well, I've got the. Oh, I've rolled for the wargs twice. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, so ignore that one. So, Ankfish Head has double movement rate. He's double the size of Goblin. Does have double movement rate. He's going to call out as he marches forward, right? So let me do some measuring first.
So is he man size or large?
Large. He's a large creature.
Large.
He's bigger than Garona. So he's going to march to here, which is only half his movement. And he's going to yell in common, "You stupid humies! You humies die me, kill all you stupid humies!"
Feel insulted.
No, there's good and bad news about what you said about his size.
Yeah.
The good news is will be damage against large against him.
Yep.
The bad news is our person only works on man size or smaller.
Yep. Now, we have the bugbears next, so let me just draw up a distance here. Bugbears have a movement rate of 12, so they can get up but they can't attack. So one of them, the first one, is going to move up here in amongst Garona and Tegan. And the other one, he's going to stay here next to his boss. Sninky Nook. Second attack with the bow, isn't it?
Yes, we'll try again on that warg.
Okay, good luck.
Let's hope so. Oh, I forgot to add the +1. Ah, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry, wrong dice I hit there.
Ah, yep.
Nope, AC 11.
Miss. So, we go into the second round.
Okay, Darrow is changing what he's doing.
Yep.
So we'll roll as if he's going to attack with his great axe. But if people get in the way, he'll missile instead.
Okay.
Um,
Boom.
Good.
Oh no, that's a
God,
bad
what
roll.
are the fucking odds?
10%, 1 in 10. Okay, so yeah, you
Yeah,
got...
but for both of them.
Yeah. Oh, Cornaith got the sucky one as well. Yeah, I just noticed that. Right, so is it everybody that's changing? No, because Kiara, what are you doing? You rolled initially for a spell, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to cast it this round, so
Can
you
I
don't need to change your initiative.
I've got to change Darrow's initiative. Let's see if that sticks. Yes, it looks as if it has.
Okay, is that us? I believe it is, eh?
Yeah.
Now, Jacob, you are a specialist with the longsword and you get 2 attacks every second round, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Just checking. So,
Corona would need a second one.
she needs a second one added, yeah. So, it's Kiara first. Kiara acts first. So you're casting a spell, right?
Yes.
What are you casting?
Sleep. Hold on, let me
Where
see
are
if
you
I-
casting it?
Where am I casting it? Right. What have I? Oh, hold on, because. Let's see. I'm going to try work this out myself.
Okay.
What's the area of effect of sleep?
30 feet.
Hold on,
Everything
Tim.
gets
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
The message that I just put in Burning Staff,
Mhm.
copy that, paste it into the Roll20 chat, select
Okay.
Kiara's token, and then
Okay.
hit enter for the chat.
Okay. Copy paste it, then select your token, and then hit enter.
Oh, why did it not let me select my token?
Are you on your measurement tool still?
No. I only have, hold on. Do you know what's wrong? Oh, wait. Oh, it's not working.
It's okay, I'll do
I
it
think
for
it's
you.
because I'm on my phone.
I did it
Nope,
for you.
there it is.
Oh! Yo!
So the creatures have to be within 30 foot of each other.
Now if you look,
The only thing it didn't do is the duration, and I think that's because on her character sheet on the spell section, it doesn't have her equivalent
not
wizard
filled.
level set.
so what would the duration of this spell be? She's a
What level is she?
Level 4 bard. Are you
So she,
4 or
it would
5?
be-
3 or 4,
Yeah,
Tammy?
level 4.
4, yeah.
it would be 20 rounds
20 rounds.
because she casts at her character level, even
Nice.
though she casts later than a wizard.
Nice, okay, so 20 rounds, and it's 4 hit dice of creatures. Now, wargs and bugbears are 3 hit dice each, so it affects 2 of them, I'll let you choose. Who do you want this sleep spell to affect? Out of the bugbear and the wargs. Sorry, you've got 2 bugbears and 2 wargs, and you can affect one of them.
One of them. What's the biggest? The warg.
Well, they're pretty much the same. Like, a warg's a medium creature actually, and a bugbear's a large creature. So
The warg
Was
is
the bugbear the party, the bugbear at the back, or one of the wargs?
think of it this way, Tammy. The warg is a bad guy Tegan, and the bugbears use weapons and are intelligent. So you decide.
Yeah, I was gonna go with the. I'll go with the bugbear. I think.
which one?
The one that's like. Could I get the one that's? Oh, hold on.
This one?
I'm sorry, guys. I
This
hold
one?
everything up all the time.
It's alright,
I was just thinking. I
want.
want the one that's in front of Tegan.
Yeah,
But if I could choose the other one,
you can.
is it better to have one that's closer to him?
It's up to
Like,
you.
is it better to? Although, is it going to make any difference? Because he's
It's the
fucking
argument either
huge.
way.
Either way, you're putting one to sleep. So you decide.
I'll do the one in front of Tegan. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm holding everybody up.
So he's going to
Yeah.
sleep for 20 rounds.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who could come and hit you or Cornate or whoever. So
Yeah.
So that bugbear is magically put to sleep by Kiara's sleep spell for 20 rounds.
If it survives that long.
Jacob, it's your turn.
Well
we know
done,
what
Tammy.
Jacob.
Well done, Tammy. First spell cast.
Thank you. I know, I do feel. I was literally just texting someone to tell them that I just cast my first spell in Dungeons and Dragons.
Congratulations. Okay, Nico, it's Jacob's turn.
Right.
There's somebody under the influence of a sleep spell. That's your favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a bit awkward, really, because I didn't really
Eh.
know that that guy just got put to sleep. So
Oh, you'll see him drop though. You will
Kind
see
of.
him drop.
I saw him drop.
Yeah, you see him drop to the ground. He drops it. He doesn't sleep standing up, so when the spell hits him, he'll hit the ground to sleep.
He was
Yeah,
out of
I'm not as-
my light at the time. I was over
Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh.
So by the time you get there, he's asleep, but you don't know if it's asleep or dead, I guess.
here. Yeah, that's kind of the difficulty. So I kind of
Your instinct would be
sort of
step
don't
over
really
him. and-
see why I wouldn't sort of step on him to get to the walls.
Yeah,
is the problem.
I guess you would, eh? Right, I'll do
Like,
it.
oh, they killed this guy. Great job.
Yep, I guess you would. Yeah. So,
Unless somebody shouts something, I guess.
You notice whether he's bleeding or not.
in the heat of battle, Jacob, as a level 1 fighter, are you that smart or experienced enough? No, probably not. You're gonna think he's dead, aren't you?
Yeah, I could do a perception check, or
Yeah,
like wisdom check or something.
Yep. Perception check. So perception, as in the average of your intelligence and wisdom. Roll that for me, please.
I'll
So
just
roll a
do it
d20, yeah.
flat. So
That's probably a fail.
yeah, because my perception and wisdom are both pretty terrible.
Yep,
The
so-
average.
So
Yeah.
You are a fighter.
so
Yeah,
so
so
you,
17, 8.5.
aye. So you think he's dead.
You are a fighter.
So you think he's
Yeah.
dead. As you come up to the battle with your light source, you see what you think is a dead bugbear and 2 very much alive wargs.
Yep, so I'm gonna step on the bugbear. Sorry, first spell ruined.
No, you're stepping over him.
Doing damage.
Yeah, you're not attacking him. You're not doing damage. You're stepping over him. I wouldn't say that like a stamping on his hand is enough damage to wake him up.
Oh right, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just I'll step over him and go for one of these wolves.
Cool. Very good luck.
Stab it in the tail.
Try and chop
Kill
the tail
it.
off.
No, it's not good enough, unfortunately. So, the wargs now get to have a shot at you. So this one, having seen you come in and try and attack him, he's going to turn around and attack you back now. He doesn't know you're only level 1 and Garona's 3. Ouch.
Ouch.
That's 6 damage. So the other one is going to attack Garona. And miss. Cornaith.
Alright.
Cornaith casts Scare. This spell causes creatures with fewer than 6 hit dice or levels of experience to fall into fits of trembling and shaking. The frightened creatures have a -2 reaction, blah 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 blah. Only elves, half-elves and priests are allowed saving throws against this spell. Okay, so...
He's centering it there.
Yep, so... It affects the Hobgoblin.
Bugbear, I think.
Sorry,
you mean.
I mean Bugbear.
How many creatures have you rolled to hit? Or is it...
The
is there lots
spell's,
of
the
creatures?
spell's, the spell's right there. There is no limit.
Everything less than 6 hit dice
6.
in the area.
Yep, so...
Yeah.
The 2 wargs and the remaining bugbear, so you can remove the square now. The 2 wargs and the remaining bugbear fall into fits of terror, and they're not fall on the ground, but the wargs shrink back on their hind legs, and they're shaking in fear like a dog when there's fireworks. Picture a dog with fireworks, or a dog at the Hoover, the vacuum cleaner for my American friends. The bugbear, he instantly just freezes. And he looks at Cornaith, and all the colour drains from his face, and he goes pure white, and he stands there frozen.
And at the completion of the spell, Cornaith calls out, "Strike the leader dead."
Tegan.
He is... Does it affect your spell if he attacks?
No. They will fight if backed into a corner. Any creature affected by this spell will fight if backed into a corner.
My spell, no, Tegan's attack will not affect. If he attacks the sleeping one and doesn't kill it,
He'll wake it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he able to go from where he is to attack the... Oh my god, the big dog.
Yeah, the
What
warg.
it's called.
The warg.
Warg.
Yeah. Which one do you want to attack?
The wounded one is this one.
The
I-
tan coloured one.
Yeah, that's the wounded one.
That's the
The
wounded
grey
Okay.
one. The grey one's the wounded one.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll attack the wounded one, please.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hold on, I've got it on my thing. Hold
Cool.
on. I'm so sorry, hold on.
Sorry?
I rolled too far. Is this the right? Hold on. You need to tell me if this is the right one.
It's the right one, and it is...
7.
Oh, hang on, I'll check. They've got armor class 6, but this spell doesn't give them an adjustment on their armor class, does it? So no, it's a miss.
No, Tegan was in the bless area. He should have a +1 to hit.
Oh yeah, he should have.
Did I not add the bless to Tegan?
Yeah.
Hang on.
So do I do? Sorry, will I try that again? Do I do the same one, but I add +1?
Well, we'll just add +1 to that, and it's a hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm just changing everybody's bless tokens to 5. Because there's only 5 rounds left of that.
If I remember right, Cornaith and Jacob were the only ones that weren't.
Yep, so... I think I've done everybody. Where's Darrow? It's here, okay, so I need to do him. 5. Right, okay, so we're done. Tegan, you hit the warg, so roll damage for Tegan.
Is it small? Medium.
Small, medium, yeah, medium creature. Oh, you got your minimum roll.
I know, it's poor.
2 damage. Okay, so Sninking Nook.
Poor show from Tegan.
So Sninking Nook shooting an arrow, is it?
Yes, but it's getting rather full in front of me. However, there is a very large being over there.
Yeah, he's 8 feet tall, like.
Yep. So let's go for him.
Okay, good luck.
Yes.
Remember your +1 from Bless?
Oh, yes. But he's also going to be a good armor class. Good lord! I pulled it out when I needed it.
Critical hit.
Yes. Oh my god.
So,
His armor don't mean shit when it comes to that.
roll one,
You have to roll a d4.
roll 1d4 and you're hoping for a 4.
No, it's only a 2.
Okay, so it's still double damage on this.
Fair enough. Let's hope I don't roll minimal damage. Oh dear, that's 12.
12 damage, nice.
Well done.
You hurt him, that big guy. You've put one right in just under his collarbone, and you see a bit of collarbone pop out through the hole in his skin. Yeah, it's a mean one, like a mean one. Darrow.
Darrow, things are looking rather busy in front of Darrow.
They certainly are, yeah. But remember, he's on the floor, so there's room to get past him. He's sleeping.
I can move 30 foot.
30 foot an
Is it-
attack,
yeah.
or 60 foot, yeah.
Let us see how far 30 foot is.
30 foot gets you the wargs.
Okay, so I'm able to get. There's enough space for me to go there.
If you're on top of this one, oh, sorry, don't mean to move Jacob. Yeah, so you'd be on top of that one, but yeah. Let me move Sleepy out the way a little bit, just to make life easier. Yeah, like
In
that.
that case, I will join in on the wounded one.
Okay, good luck.
And I've got an additional +1.
Yep.
Submit, +1, submit.
That's a hit.
And you said it was medium.
Medium creature, yep. I think your minimum damage will take this out with your bonuses, like. Actually, not quite.
Submit.
That will, though. So, the first warg is splattered across the floor. Darrow's huge, big two-handed axe comes down in a straight overhead swing, cracks into the spine of the warg, and with a yelp, like it's just a wounded puppy, drops to the ground.
Right.
Now,
So, Fishhead has seen half his companions
yep.
downed.
So he's going to run in. Now this is where it's. I'm going to move the dead one out the way just for ease of viewing. So who's he got? He's got Tegan, Darrow, and Jacob. So I'm going to roll 1d3, or roll 1d6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tegan, Darrow, Jacob.
If you kill my dog, I'm rage quitting D&D.
It's the dog.
No.
It's the dog.
Oh my god.
You probably want him to hit the dog so you've got more chance of surviving, but never mind.
No. I'm having a rough night. I'd
Right.
rather die
So wait.
than my dog die.
Yep, that's right.
Think you may want to magic missile him in a revenge next time.
He's missed
Oh,
anyway.
no.
It's big. It's,
maybe.
yeah, it's big attack. He swings this big two-handed warhammer and it thumps into the ground and misses the dog. Now the bugbear does nothing because he is shaking in fear. This one is sleeping, so he will go down to. That'll be 1 and 9. And this one will go down to 6. On that, no, because it was on this turn it was done. Okay, so that's it for the bugbear. Garona, this is a second attack, right? No, first attack. Garona, first attack.
Yeah.
You've got that warg in front of you, remember? That one's alive.
Yeah, but it's shaken in terror.
That's right, yeah, you can get past that one. Just move it to the
I mean, she may be a vicious half-orc, but it's not a threat at this moment.
Yep, I'll move it just out of the way just so that it's for ease of play. For seeing the tokens better.
Damn!
Damn! Double damage, roll that 1d4 for the triple damage. Right, okay.
Beautiful.
Double damage. Oh, don't two-shot my BBEG. 18 damage. Fuck! He's got 18 hit points left. You two-shotted the BBEG. Ah, fuck! Oh, mate. You two-shotted the BBEG. 2 crits, and he's gone.
Yes.
He had exactly 18 hit points left. You just two-shotted my BBEG. Guys, congratulations, bravo.
Do you want me to retroactive say she hit the warg instead?
No. No, you got him, and he is dead.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to be finishing off the others still. We've still got...
The other warg and the... Yeah, you've got a warg and a bugbear left. Sneaky It's Sneaky Nook's second shot.
If those wargs are terrified,
There's only one alive.
Oh.
So that one's scared.
Yes.
That one's
Yeah,
scared.
they're scared. Everyone
that
else is
one's
dead.
sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping, sorry.
The one at the front sleeping.
I will try shooting this bugbear. I don't know. I don't know what to do about these terrified ones. The Great Wizard hasn't told me, so I will try shooting the bugbear that's standing there shaking.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hit him so he runs away.
Nope. Bounces off his armor.
Yep. Okay, so Garona has her second attack. Now, she would be able to, from where she's from, because I moved him a little bit. So remember, she's just stepped over that warg, so she would be able to still attack if
She can step. Yeah, she can step to the warg.
Yep. She doesn't even need to step. I moved the warg a little bit anyway, but just to get it out of the way.
So I have a question for you, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
This poor thing is terrified. I mean, like I said, Garona's a vicious half-orc, but she's not a cruel half-orc.
Uh-huh.
What would you want me to do for a flat smack of the axe just to make it fucking run?
What, in the warg?
Yeah.
I mean, she's still going to do some serious damage with a smack on it. I mean, I don't know what you want to do. If you want to make it run, you want to hit it with the blunt of your axe, right?
Yeah.
So roll and do half damage, I guess. I don't know.
All right, that would be a miss then.
Okay, you missed anyway. So we go into another round. What does everybody want to do?
Using the same weapons.
Okay. So I need to add a second attack for you.
Yeah.
Tammy, what's Kiara going to do this round?
I think. Hold on. A magic dagger. Just whispered it again.
Okay, so you're rolling for the dagger.
For my magic dagger.
Nice
yes.
roll. And Cornaif's rolling for knife. Okay. Anybody else changing? Jacob, sword. You've got 2 attacks this round, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. So add on your weapon speed and make your second attack.
Kiara or Garona would have a third,
Okay.
but I don't know.
I'll add it anyway.
It's Bugbear down the way. Would have thought she'll be happy to chop up Bugbear.
You know, second guessing it, they're goblin mounts. They're known to be intelligent and evil, so they're worthy of death. She shouldn't be pulling her punches.
Yeah, do you know what? I was almost considering home ruling something, and I may for the next game. Although bugbears are not, you don't get that dwarf racial bonus on bugbears. I want to give it on wargs because they're so part of the goblin the goblin culture, the goblin. What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Combat tactic, and that's what the
race.
plus is supposed to represent. Their ability to combat goblins.
Yeah, they're not ecology. What society? That's the word, Rama. Thank you. Yes, they're a big part of goblin society and the way they live. So yeah, in future I want to give the racial bonus to dwarves. I want to give that on wargs actually. But well, that's a future one. That's tomorrow problems.
Nice.
So we're at the top of the round. Everybody's ready to go. So Kiara, you're attacking with your dagger now. Who are you attacking?
Right, hold on. The warg right in front of me probably would be.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
I'm gonna. I was on the wrong sheet.
Good luck.
It is. Let me wait and see if I stay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see the damage.
Let me see. Come on. I'm pissed off that something was trying to kill my dog.
2 damage.
Jacob.
Can I get to that other log?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're going round Darrow. So yeah, you mean like there, yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. That's it. There's just about enough space.
Okay, I'll slash at it.
Okay, good luck. Now you weren't in the area of effect of the bless spell, so you don't have the +1. Oh, it's a critical hit. Oh, roll 1d4.
Nice.
So I suppose the intense situations disappeared, but I'll take it.
Yep, this is the house rule. Roll 1d4.
Oh right, 1d4. My bad.
Yep. So it's going to be 14 damage or 21 damage. It's 14 damage. That's enough to kill it. No. I just took off Jacob's hit points. You were on 10, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
So it wasn't enough to kill the warg because it had 15. So it's got 1 left.
It's on 10 or 11. That's
I
right.
think it was 11 actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, you almost killed it. Almost killed it. Cornaith, it's your turn.
It's sleeping. I would like to crouch down, place the knife against its throat, and plant it up through its underneath the jaw into the brain, if possible.
Roll
Fall in the
1d20
river.
just for the one.
Roll you want. Roll, see if you get a 1
yep.
on your D20.
There's no automatic. Yep. Okay. It's a hit. And because he's sleeping, you don't need to roll for damage because you're sitting there and you're taking your time and you're aiming a knife through his throat into his brain. So yeah, there's no roll for damage. He is deceased.
See, I've learned how you operate, Ryan. That's why I described it the way I did.
Yep. I've got to give you that. He is dead. No roll for damage. Now it's the warg's turn. He is backed into a corner, and Kiara attacked it. So he is going to attack. Under the description of that spell, it says they will attack when backed into a corner.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack Kiara.
They attack at -1 to hit and -1 damage.
I forgot to do the -1, but that's still going to hit her. So there's -1 on this damage. Kiara will take 4. I'll put the -1 in. Kiara will take 4 points of damage. Tegan.
Yes.
So he would just need to turn around, and he's got an attack on him.
Okay. 8.
It's a miss. Jacob, second attack, is it? Yeah.
Yep, I'll swing at the warg again.
Okay. Any hit kills it. It's got 1 hit point.
That's another crit.
Another crit! Oh! Right, roll that 1d4. When you don't need them, eh?
Can't kill sleeping goblins, but I can crit this.
Oh yeah, twice. 2 crits in a
Roll
row.
your d4.
I roll your d4.
Oh, D4, yeah, my bad. There we go.
Now, because it's a critical hit and you've killed it, you have license to describe that kill if you would like, Nico.
Well, it's obviously got to be its tail that I cut off.
Nice. Just like the crocodiles before.
Since I think, for whatever reason, Jacob's a tailophile.
He's got a thing for tails, yeah. Okay, cool.
You're going to be hanging it from your hat.
So he chops off the
I've got one on my Amazon wish list.
a tail, yeah.
Not the same kind, I don't think.
There's good eating on a crocodile tail, but not on a warg tail.
Oh, maybe not. Right, Sninkinuk. This is first attack with that bow and arrow, yeah?
Yep. I'll go for the
All you've got left is a
bugbear again.
Yeah. I dubbed the Jacob Tail Cutter. So you make
remember the bless,
Yep,
and
you've got +1 on this. That's a miss.
no, miss again.
Darrow.
It's looking at the. Oh no, I stopped just short to hit it.
Nah,
so-
yeah, you're good. You've got 30 feet.
Yeah, I've got 20 feet.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not enthusiastic enough to charge when it's scared.
You need you need 30 foot of clear running space to charge. You don't have clear running space climbing over this big goblin.
Yeah.
So you don't have a charge. But you've got an attack.
So I'm at +1.
You're at +1, yeah. Oh, that's a hit.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Now you can one-shot this, the amount of damage you can do with this axe. You can one-shot this. Oh, it had 13 hit points.
Yes.
So it's on 1.
It's on 1, yeah. I'm just saying you can one-shot it. You're so close. Okay, so he's dead. Does nothing. Bugbear, all he's going to do is try and back away. And he's going to move half movement rate.
Yep, that's fine.
Is that because he's nearly dead?
No, because he's frightened.
He's frightened and he's
Oh,
being
okay.
attacked. He won't attack, but he will back up. Until he's backed into a corner, he won't fight back. Garona. Is this a first attack? So yeah, she got movement. Ho ho ho, it's time for a bugbear to die. What's she got? Oh, she's got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's got it. Oi, oi, oi. Oi! It's a dead bugbear. Oh, right. You rolled 14
Good lord.
damage. It had 1 hit point. Paul, give me a description.
Oh, she saw Darrow wail it with the axe, and, it's not getting away. She's following up. She comes in, and as it cowers in fear before her, she takes its head clean off.
Wow, decapitated! Oh, bugbear head goes rolling in this direction. I love having that directional dice.
She kind of turns towards Darrow afterward and raises her axe to him in a salute.
Nice.
Right.
Alright, guys.
And as we fight, my puppy and my fat boy fight. It's great.
Right, so I'm just going to remove the aura. Just tidy things up for you, because that battle is over. I'll just move the bodies out of the way.
Well, we go and look for the loot on them. And then in the cave, has the load of silver moved here?
No.
Here, the big fish head guy must have some loot on him, surely. Something decent.
You should have a key for a start.
Yes.
2 large keys.
Yes, and one of them is to a room with some loot in it, I seem to remember, Darrow.
Yeah.
And dying elves.
Drow.
So we have
You have a...
hold on. First of all, who's injured? Who's injured? First things first.
I took some damage, I think.
Jacob's a bit slashed.
I think Jacob... Darrow's
Let
down a
me-
little bit. Yeah,
Let me
Jacob's
look
down
at
to just
their
over
hit
half.
point.
I think Tegan took a bit, did he? Nah, he's pretty much alright.
Jacob's down now, 9. Kiara's down 9. So it's a cure light each. Right, I've got to move my figure. No, that's not what I wanted to happen.
Okay, so I'll just describe what you found on the bodies anyway. So the bugbears were armed as before. The wargs obviously didn't have anything. They didn't even have leashes attached to them. This big giant goblin guy, he has armor on, a big 2-handed warhammer, and yes, he does have 2 big keys on a big metal loop on his belt.
Yeah, we're going to take...
Does Grona look as though she's tall enough to turn and strong enough to turn those keys?
Yes. This guy's only slightly bigger than Garona. I actually used like an iron golem or something for the token. I just wanted something big. He's not a iron golem. Stat block wise, he is not a fucking goblin, that's for sure.
Did you see that, Nico?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's you back up to almost, you're like 3/4 or something now, eh? Oh, I almost topped 17 out of 20, nice.
And I do click on me again. And what happened there?
Oi!
I'm going to do another one on Kiara.
So that was 1 hit point for Kiara, I'll add it for you.
And here we go again.
Brookthum's not smiling upon Kiara today.
No.
Ba, ba, ba. On the
Nice.
other hand,
Nice, that's a better one.
Yes,
so you're
thank you.
now.
Back to full hit points.
Thank you.
And if I now go to my character sheet, I've used 3 first level spells and have all the rest of my spells left today. So I find where those are and untick. Everything apart from the first 3.
Yep. Cara, you cast your first spell today, sleep, eh? Nice.
I know I did. That was epic.
It was epic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right,
So,
sneaking up, we'll just pop down here and just check to make sure that there's nothing
Ow.
sneaking up on us,
Okay,
alright?
let me do some reveal map then. So if you want to pop up your 120.
Okay. Oh, hang on, sorry, no, not that much, because I can't actually see there. I'm just looking down here.
Okay.
So you can close that down again. Because I'm bounded by, this gap.
Yeah.
Until I get to here.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not revealed anything major anyway, so it's fine.
Okay.
right.
Right.
Even
But what
if
you
there's
do see-
nothing there,
No,
if
what-
there's nothing.
There's nothing moving. Sorry, I do need to describe what you see because it's not on the map. What you
If there's
see-
nothing moving, then
Yeah.
I will move forward to there so that I can see the whole
Okay,
cave.
okay, cool. So what you see in here is beds, cots,
Goblin dormitory.
goblin dormitory. Yes.
Yeah.
with not as many occupants as there used to be.
0. There's no one here.
Yeah.
You do see
That's
about
what it is.
30 beds.
There's another.
Seems like a
So
lot.
there's an entrance to the southeast, yes,
Mhm.
and an entrance to the north.
On the southeast. No, that's nothing. No, that's nothing.
Okay.
Sorry, nothing. That's nothing.
Well,
And to the
then,
north, no,
well,
that's that's a wall.
around.
What you see there is a wall.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Righty-ho. I shall return and tell Darrow that there appears to be a goblin dormitory there, but no goblins.
we'll deal with that in a moment. But we take this big hammer. What armor did this Ankh have?
It's still patches of leather and hide. It seems to be maybe reinforced with some rings or some studs. It's not as uniformly reinforced to maybe call it studded leather, but it's maybe slightly better than leather. But it's patched together. This guy's...
It looks unlikely to be magical.
It doesn't look... It's not nice anyway. It's patchwork. Piecework. Piecemeal.
Yeah, so we'll take his weapon
Yep, it's a big two-handed warhammer.
and we head back to try and free the elves.
Okay.
And as we're passing the water looks reasonably fresh.
Yep. Which way do you go? Back the way you came?
Back the way we came. The water looks reasonably fresh.
Yep.
So we can certainly take some drinking water
Yep. Yep.
for the elves.
Where the water comes in here, it's very clean. Where it comes
Yeah.
in, because it's not been going through all the dirt and stuff. So yeah, the water is clean here. So you want to take some of that?
Okay. And we head back. If you can put us all back.
Yep.
Us all by the prison cell.
Now you're not crossing any water, so I'm not going to roll any random encounter checks for crocodiles. And here you are, at the cell.
And from the height wise, it seems like it had to be Garona who unlocks the door.
Jacob could maybe manage it. Jacob could probably manage it.
The bear's in here though, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Do we like open the door and stand back, or do we?
I hold my hand out for the key.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jacob's offering to do it.
Hang on. Do you want me to see if the bear still recognises me? Because it seemed to recognise me last time. Go up to the bars and
Okay, the bear.
stand on my pack.
The bear has blood on its face, and the pile of goblin arms is significantly smaller, but you see that it has not been eating elves. The elves are intact.
Trapped.
And he does seem to have that look in his in his eyes of recognition for you, Sninkanook,
Okay.
yes.
I'll tell Kiara that he seemed to recognise me last time. I don't know whether it was something to do with me shooting all the goblins that were holding him.
Because we don't know also whether it's the same bear that we met outside, which is before we found him.
You don't know that.
But people could. Okay, so it's Jacob volunteering to undo the door.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, he's got kind of a natural, untrustworthy look to him, actually.
All right. If they're drow, then obviously you won't trust them.
Okay, so you're going to open the door, Jacob?
If I get the key, I'll...
There are two keys. One of them
door
works.
after a
Yep, there are two
pause.
keys. One of them works, one of them doesn't.
Yep.
So you open the door and the bear backs away and he sits down.
So if we open the door and then all stand back, does the bear want to come out?
2 seconds.
Can the bear come with us?
Hang on a second. Just opening the door.
I will cautiously go into the doorway and see what the bear's reaction is.
Okay. The bear's
Watching these two drow.
The bear's reaction to you is he sits on his hind legs and he hunches down.
I think
I'm more used to dealing with beetles than with bears, but
let's
But
open
if he's not attacking you, just go check the elves.
the door wide and stand
not going-
well away and see if he wants to come out.
I'll walk towards him holding my hand out. I may be down to one long sword after this, but I'll hold my hand out and see whether he kind of sniffs it.
He sniffs it.
Okay. Try scratching behind his ear.
He likes it.
Okay. I'll ask the others to step out of the doorway, and then I'll kind of grasp his fur and pull him a little bit, and walk towards the doorway, picking up a goblin arm on the way.
As you grasp his fur, he recoils a little bit in fear.
Okay, fine. In that case, I don't grasp his fur. I put my hand down, pick up one of the goblin arms and offer it to him.
Okay. And he will start coming towards it.
Okay.
We should have brought the fish head for him.
Okay, well, move out of the cave so that Darrow can go and check these drow.
Tabby, do you realise
Yeah,
the significance? You've just made a friend that has a taste for goblin flesh.
Yeah, we move.
Oh,
all-
no, I don't. I was just thinking about getting something nicer than goblin.
Okay.
Sorry.
We move out of its way.
So yeah, he'll come out. If you all step back enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you throw a bit of arm up towards the exit from the cave,
No, I'm leading it out to here, and then I'll put give it the arm, and so that it can sit and eat, and you can go and check those two drow. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it will sit down and it will eat the arm.
Okay.
okay, we go in and check the elves.
This one's dead.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, more food for the bear.
This one looks like they are so fucking close to death. They're on their last legs.
Cure light wounds.
On this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, after the cure light wounds, the elf opens her eyes. A dwarf! And then she passes out again in shock. Faints.
I'd probably be better going in to speak to her, would I not?
She
Thought the
fainted.
great wizard might be best. I know he's not a drow.
Well, now, are you sure about that?
Yes, you're the wrong colour.
Masters of Illusion.
Just saying, great wizard.
Masters of Illusion. Okay, so Darrow, you are... She's passed out. You've healed her. She woke up, her eyes opened. She saw you and fainted.
Try and pour water in her lips.
Okay, some of the water goes down her throat, and I guess she wakes up again slowly. And she'll say in common, "Who are you?"
Darrow Great Axe. Well, I've forgotten what the name. Is it Champion? What's the name of
Champion of
Champion Barrack Thram.
And when you say that to her, eyes light up. And she looks at you. "You are no champion of Baruch Thram, you're a dwarf."
Of course I'm a champion of Barrack Thram.
I'm a champion of Baruch Thram. I'm a champion of Baruch Thram. She says.
I'm Brian, and so's my friend.
You're obviously not recovered properly from your ordeal.
I'm a priest in the Church of Baruch Thram.
It was Barrack Thram's blessing that helped us defeat Egg Fishhead.
Baruch Thram has sent you to save me. You are agents of Baruch Thram.
As I said, I am a champion of it. It's magic from him that has cured you, although I'm afraid I'm too late for your companion.
It can only be Baruch Thram who has sent you. I thought I was done for. I watched her die today. This morning she took her last breath.
Well, we can... yeah, I'm sorry, but we, I'm but new as a champion of Barrack Thram. If it'd been my father here and not me, he would have been able to overcome the opposition much more quickly.
Oh, I am grateful for your aid, and I'm grateful for Baruch Thram for sending you, great dwarf, oh great agent of Baruch Thram. Will you unbind me? Please.
Yeah.
We must escape from here. We must
she
save the
tied up
church.
or chained up?
She's chained up. Well, no, sorry, because there's only 2 keys, so no, she'd be tied up. Bound with leather. Yeah, there was only 2 keys, she's bound up.
Well, I will use a sharp edge to...
Okay, yeah, you're able to untie her. And although you've cured her, you've used a heal on her, when you do untie her, she's... Obviously, her muscles are weakened and whatever, and she will collapse to the floor.
I will have another look at the clerical spells to see. Hold on, that's the 4th one I've cast today of my Cure Light. And I will have another look at my clerical spells to see if there's a rarer spell that seems relevant.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly run to the bathroom. I'll be 1 minute.
Okay.
There's nothing I immediately see. For some reason, a lot of spells which I thought I'd deleted are still showing.
Okay, anyway, so where are we now? What are we doing now? She is unbound and collapsed to the floor. She's conscious, but she's just...
You sure she's not a drow?
She's just
She
like...
said she is the champion of Barakthram.
Yeah, they lie like all the time. Don't worry about it.
Else would be.
She can say that, but is she?
Darrow, as far as you know, as far as you've always known, Baraktrum is a dwarven god. He was a dwarf who ascended to godhood.
She's obviously a drow who's just seen that you're a champion of Baraktram and kind of made it up so that you're on her side.
Well, I'm somewhat put out by what she said, but
does this bear look as though it's quite happy sitting there for the time being eating?
Yes.
Good. I will go over and check this room and see what's actually in there. Because we have another key, don't we?
Yep.
yeah. Do I think that further cures will help her, or is it not wounds she's got?
It's not wounds. She has weak muscles from not being, from not having used her legs in days. She's collapsed through that. So it's not injuries. It's just weakness. Her body's weak. Her muscles are worn.
Yeah, well, he's not got healing as a skill, so I don't really know that much.
So Sninkinick, you managed to get this door open.
Well, I'll have to beg somebody else to come over and
No,
use the key, because I can't reach it.
Yeah, you would have to get someone to help you with it.
Yep.
I'll do it.
I think I will go over and monitor. It's presumably anything of value had been stripped from the prisoners, hadn't it?
Yes. Now, in here you find all the silver pieces from before.
Oh, not another ton of silver.
No, the same ones from before.
Yep.
You
Okay.
find in one of the chests you find 2 beautiful swords and suits of chainmail and beautiful shields.
Kind of chin.
Metal stuff.
Uh-huh.
You can't tell that it's magical or anything, but it's beautifully kept, polished. The shields and swords match. They're like sets. There is a holy symbol on it.
That means...
Inspect the holy symbol.
The holy symbol is a triangle with 3 swords going in 3 different directions. And that's in one of the chests you find those. The chests are open. In the other chests, you find a load of food. Things like spare blankets. There are a load of spare swords and stuff. Spare goblin armor. There's provisions for twice as many goblins. So there's food for all them, there's armor for all them, swords for all them, and there's all the treasure you found before. Plus,
We'll cast Detect Magic.
yep. Okay, nothing.
And we'll have Fishhead's hammer with us as well.
Yep.
Anything
Yes.
magic?
Yes. Both the swords, both the shields, both the suits of chainmail armor glow with a faint magical radiance.
They're long swords?
Yes.
Well, I have suspicion that she may try claiming that they're hers.
Well, her and her companions
Yes.
said we should have killed them.
The hammer isn't magical.
Nope.
the hammer isn't magical?
No, the hammer is not magical. The only thing from this room are the 2 swords, the 2 shields, and the 2 suits of armor.
Right. Well, we've got some food and some loot.
Yep. So all the silver, the silver from before is here.
We can take another bag of 700.
Okay. Take
I will go and watch the river. There's probably going to be bucket loads of crocodiles with all the dead bodies that have been floating down there.
What's the arrow Garona's doing?
She's watching the secret entrance.
She's watching the secret entrance.
Yes.
Well, I'll look for some. What passes is the softest food we've got?
I guess you have raw fish.
I probably would have cooked the fish yesterday rather than
Okay.
have
Yeah,
raw.
yeah. You spent the day by the beach, so yeah, you have cooked fish. Sorry, cooked fish is nice and soft, isn't it?
Yes. So we'll try water and that, and try feeding that to.
She will gratefully accept it.
Yeah, that's kind of what Cornaith was doing while everybody else ran to the treasure area.
Do you want to know a name for her?
Sure, I would imagine small talk, if she were conscious, was going on.
Her name is Eleanora. Eleanora.
Eleanora's her name.
Yeah. And she would tell you that her dead companion is named Lysandia. And they were priestesses of Barrackthram. So they are priestesses of Barrackthram.
Elvin.
So I guess Darrow doesn't want me to feed the bear with... Oh, never mind.
What did you say, Tammy?
It says, but they're Elvin.
They are elves.
They're Elvin, but they're
Yeah.
priestesses of a church for
elves.
dwarves.
Yes, Tammy.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah. So, the situation is, this elf is telling you that she is a priestess of Barrackthram. Your knowledge of Barrackthram is only through Darrow. Darrow is a follower of Barrackthram, and he has told you that Barrackthram is a god. A dwarf god who was a dwarf who ascended to godhood. He was given his godhood through his part in a holy war against the orcs and goblins, and he was a great hero of the war, and he ascended to godhood.
Sounds to me like there's been a bit of a schism.
The church is. I was sent to find another branch of my church.
Oh, you might have just found it.
Yes. Except in this one, Barrackthram was an elf who ascended to godhood.
Well,
Heresy.
Eleanora would tell you, if you asked her about her religion, she would tell you that there was a great war 50 years ago of the good races against the evil races, the greenskins, and Barrackthram was a great elven hero who ascended to godhood after being such a great hero in the war. He ascended to godhood and is in fact an elven god.
The name is so obviously dwarven and not elven.
Sneaking up mutters to himself. He probably a half dwarf, half elf.
Apparently in 5th edition you have the elves. Apparently. I was like, what? Excuse me? Just on some Facebook 5th edition thing I saw. Anyway, yeah, so Eleanora will tell you that Barrackthram, she's the follower of Barrackthram, a great elven hero who ascended to godhood after the Great War. Same story Barrackthram, same story Darrow tells you, but in this story, not only is Barrackthram an elf, Barrackthram is female.
What?
God is a woman, though.
Yeah, there you go.
I roll my eyes. I go and pick up another 70 pounds weight of silver. I ask Garona, would she mind carrying all the armour and the swords and shields out? I have an idea that elf's probably going to want at least one of them.
What level of miracles does she say she has access to?
She is a fairly powerful priest. She's not going to say numbers. She's not going to say, "I'll tell you, I'm level whatever." But she's been a studier of the divine magic of Barrackthrum for quite a long time now. She's not the most powerful. She'll tell you she's certainly not the most powerful in her church.
Can she show us where her church is, though?
Yes.
Yes, I want to seek out the church.
That would be a good idea, I think.
Okay.
Except she's probably not up to walking there at the moment.
Should we go and take her and rest and?
That would be the intention. Would be
Maybe we could rest here. There's something to protect us.
To bury her companion unless she says there's someone who can raise her at the temple.
Sorry, Nico, I missed what you were saying.
We rest in here. There's a gate that can protect us. We can lock ourselves in.
Yeah, you could lock yourselves in a cell.
Yeah, but what if the goblins who are looking for their fish head leader guy find him dead, and then we're the only people who aren't from here, and we're locked in a...
They could find us and kill us.
Yeah.
Schninkinok isn't really willing to lock himself into somewhere that people can besiege outside.
Yeah, quite. How far is it to the cave?
To your spider cave, it's not far. It's half an hour's walk or something, wasn't it? Or
yeah, I was going to say we're quite close, are we not?
Yeah, it's not
I
far.
think we can carry her there and tend her there for a while.
I would say you could carry her safely there, yeah.
How big is she?
She's an elf. She's little like you, yeah. Smaller than a human. And she's very frail. She's not eaten in a long time. She's not
Tegan
exercised.
can carry her. She can lie on his back for a little bit.
Yeah, you probably could strap her to the back of Tegan. Just about.
And we'll take as much of the treasure as we can.
Okay.
Darrow.
Yeah, that also leaves somebody free to carry more treasure if they're not carrying her.
Darrow, it's only half an hour's journey there and back. We can shuttle and take all the.
Yeah, you could shuttle it.
And we lock. Yeah.
Yeah, lock the door back over.
Yes.
And Darrow, are you planning on getting in that little boat?
There's more treasure probably than we can carry back.
With one boat, definitely.
Exactly.
Well, we've already sent some over, haven't we?
Yeah. You sent 700 silver over.
Yes.
So...
Is that the only boat he's got? Could he hire you a bigger boat? I know there are bigger boats.
Mm-hmm.
Although this is a bigger lake than I've ever seen. but then the roof's a lot higher.
Let's see.
What's that? Is that a big lake?
The lakes tend to be of fresh water. The sea is salt water.
No, some of the lakes are salt water as well. Some of them are very salty.
And the sea surrounds the islands on which the people live.
Strange surface dwellers.
Yes, very, very odd. We're gonna have to get used to it, though. I think. Never mind. We'll carry all this stuff over to the cave.
Let me guess that thing with the swords is what she thinks the holy symbol of Barrackthrum looks like.
Yes. Your holy symbol of Barrackthrum was the same, but with 3 battle axes, wasn't it?
Well, that's okay. I wanted to clarify.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same as yours, with swords in the place of battle axes.
So the principle, we can see it's related.
Yep.
which is puzzling.
Yeah, it's very similar in shape and design, but where it would have been battle axes, it's swords on their one. And they have it on their shields.
Yeah. Which again suggests that they belong to them. So the goblin prisoner did talk as if the temple was sacked.
They have to save the church, she said.
Hold on, can you say that again?
She said, you've come to save me, but we have to save the church.
Yes. So as soon as you are fit to travel.
Good lord, you've got some very strange customs with your gods.
So she would be not fit to travel today. She's not fit to walk.
Is there someone who could raise your companion from the dead? Or should we...
No, because remember, for elves, it's a much higher spell required, because it's resurrection. Which one's the stronger one? You can only use the stronger one for
Resurrection.
elves. Yeah, you can't
7th
use
level.
you can't use raise dead on elves. It has to be resurrection. There is not a high priest that high level in her church, and she would know that. She would know that.
Right, so it seems like we're not going to explore further. We've got the priority is to go to the church.
Yep.
Therefore, we're not going to, quote, finish the dungeon.
You mean we're going up there to stay?
Above the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Up there, yes.
Although at night you can still be in the cave.
Good. All right.
So we take our treasure. We now funeral for a dead companion.
Lysandia.
We'll let her decide what the.
Yeah, is this
Do it for
something
Lottie.
that should be happening quickly? Does she hope that if we save the church, I mean, is the Muslim Jewish style funeral which has to be basically as quickly as possible, or is there some other religions where you can wait?
It's the time. The time is not the major issue here. It's the location. She would want her companion to be buried at the Church of Barrackram.
Right. Well, my mission was to find the Church of Barrackram.
Why don't we lock our body back in there, and then get the other one to the cave, and get her safe, and then we can get her healthy, and then ask her questions.
We don't know whether there's other people here with keys. We're told that Fishhead had it.
Yeah, but if we look it back up and they peek through and they see her still like hanging where she was hanging before, they've obviously not been handing food or anything in for them. So are they really that bothered about them other than checking they're still there? If we lock the doors back up, then at least the goblins are not going to know that or are less likely to know we've been in.
We can see what she thinks.
Yeah.
But I would have thought...
Sneaky Nook will point out that if things lie around kind of smelling dead, there's all sorts of creatures down here that come and kind of clear it all up and eat it and so on. So if she's dead, you may not want to leave her down here. Might be eaten when you come back.
Yeah.
Roll for surprise. I'm just joking.
So I think we retreat to
The spider cave.
by the cave, by the sea for now.
If you want to preserve the body, then we need to take the body.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to carry the body between yous with Tegan's help. You could probably, Tegan could probably have Eleanora sitting on his back, but you would have to have someone like hold her up and help guide the dog. He's never had someone ride him before. He's not used to it. He has the strength, but he's not trained in it.
And so between that, basically we take what we can back to the cave.
Yeah. Okay. Right, I'll move you on the map then.
Are we leaving the doors open?
No, we're presumably.
Are we going to look? Yeah.
We
back up?
We lock up the treasure one, certainly, because we haven't got everything out of there. We'll have to shuttle backwards and forwards. Now, does the bear follow me, or does the bear want to stay in the cave?
The bear follows you.
Nice.
Okay. Kira, do you want this? I'm not sure. Well, if he'll follow you, then fine, but he's a bit big for me.
He might follow us up and then wander off himself, but he's maybe scared.
Yes.
He can. I don't mind him coming with me if he wants to come with me.
Okay. Once we get out into daylight, so I can see in amongst his fur, is he injured at all?
Yes. I've just pulled up the wrong token. I need to delete that. Hang on. I need to go back to another map and steal the right token. Give me a second.
My God, why does my roll 20 keep bugging out?
I don't know.
Because it's roll 20.
Yeah, the bear is injured.
Is there sign of injury where the bear trap was?
Yes. So it has got a sore ankle, a sore foot.
So it could be the same bear again.
Yeah. So it has an injury on its one of its back feet. Where quite clearly, because you've seen what a bear trap looks like, where quite clearly it's been trapped in a bear trap.
That's the same one that has been there.
Does that seem to be the same foot as the one we remember?
Yes.